people going to and from the wasteland in Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like the idea of knowing who it meta knowledge feels like I'm cheating.
I need a fourth screen for all these things.
Fair enough. It's more a fact of like, you know, you don't actually use it. Like sometimes like I'll see in the map like, you know, like, oh, who's in here, but like I obviously won't like change my plans based on who's there. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, oh well, shit, I was hoping I was able to see them that night. Oh well.
Fair point. Yes, your voice mod coming through. My voice mod coming through?
Yes, it is.
Good. Thank you. Does anybody else need a voice mod check?
I already tested mine out.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I hope I get a more accurate weapon soon.
What do you got?
Like, the SMG is good, but...
SMG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope I get a weapon. I know I'm getting a weapon next session, but things.
Oh, is that true? Said you're getting a weapon?
Wrong, yeah. Yeah, they said since nothing bad happens with Unpost, I'll probably get a basic weapon next session.
Yeah, you'll probably get, well, basic like as in road level or basic corporate weapon?
They did not clarify. They'll probably tell me.
So I would guess at the very least, yeah, I would guess at the very least you would get a Shimetsu pistol.
Yeah, I mean,
Which is nothing to sneeze at.
No, it's not. No, Shimetsu pistol is very effective actually.
even if it is like just a pistol, it is also Shimetsu.
It has higher damage, and its magazine capacity is just slightly higher than your standard pistol.
It does have a single flaw though, and that is that this sight here has no light on it, so you gotta be careful when you're aiming.
Yep.
Really need to fix that.
Well,
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a kind of an issue with the Shimetsu weapons. Is the sights on them are a little off. Like the Shimetsu sniper, its sights aren't super accurate or sighted in, so like they veer a little to the left. So you got to compensate for that.
Yeah, I actually don't tend to ADS that much. Usually I do pretty good, just like hip firing usually, or like kind of like side aiming.
Mm-hmm.
The sights in general, I think, need to look over, because...
I think
in particular has an issue with the bright blue. Like,
Yeah.
details and things.
I'm pretty sure the dev team and that are gonna look over and rework some of the guns, like the
Hello, players. Thank you for coming today. Before we start, I'd like to make a quick announcement, reminding everyone that if you gather something and you spawn a prop out of a gathering node, please delete it as soon as possible. Delete it or put it into a storage device. I would also like to apologize if I'm a little off my game today. I'm a little sick. Otherwise, RP begins now.
we have arrived at our destination.
Very good. That would be lovely, actually.
Did you guys take? You guys want to get a special boat?
With nice seats.
But it would still have to be small enough to fit.
It can be the same size, just have like nice padded seats.
It would make the trip at least a little bit better.
I mean, if you want. If you guys want to put in the money for it, sure, tell me.
At the very least, it won't look it's about to sink.
Yes, that's my biggest concern. I'd rather not. I would rather not have to worry about on my attire potentially being drenched with sewer water.
Yeah, not the best.
It was also slightly concerning how much it dropped when I got home.
Especially if we plan on bring anything that's heavier than standard personnel. Well, I suppose since we've been accommodating to them, the least I could do is maybe look over that to make sure that it's a little more fitted. Bit more careful down here. There's not as much coverage as far as outer support. So be aware of that.
Understandable. I shall be on guard.
Quite so, especially since you aren't armed with insufficient right now.
I hope that I shall be getting some weaponry soon. I feel naked without anything on me.
You should be. There should be clearance enough coming soon, at least for sufficient armament to give into you.
Sales down here with the different eateries and dining places.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. Not sure how many people will take you up on some crab milk, but you know, you can try.
I'm sorry, what?
Krillmas Eve. Because tomorrow's Krillmas.
That's absolutely disgusting.
Oh, and drop my krill.
What the fuck is Krogmas?
Well, it's a celebration of such a wonderful part of the wasteland. Krog.
Am I to understand? Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
Well,
Am I to understand that you milk? Do you know that?
well, I'm not part of production. I'm just delivery.
Get that out of my sight. That's disgusting.
Are you not a fan of the crab milk? It's highly nutritious. It's good for you.
You do realize that you cannot milk crabs, right?
Well, it says who, huh? I don't see a law that says we can't do it. Yeah.
It's really disgusting. I cannot believe it.
I don't think she appreciates our crab milk. Let's go.
Not until you tried it. Want a sample?
I would rather vomit.
She is not distinguished enough to
This crab milk, what the fuck?
The mere idea of that is making me feel violent in ways I never thought possible.
What, did their database actually have an actual bestiary of some creatures of Hellion?
No, I do not have any of the creatures of Hellion, aside from the sandworm we encountered that one time. But still, the idea idea of crab milk. Even if I cannot try it or have it, stuff made.
Well, at least that's one accurate thing that's been programmed into you.
Miss Lilith.
Hello there. I just found the most Lynn, are you aware this exists?
What?
Crab milk.
Oh yes, it's krill. Typically exuded from our crabs. It's not a milk that's produced from a mammary like you would from a cow. I don't really know what they're called anymore. There's a lot of milk-producing animals now that Geb utilizes. However, this is crab milk. This is produced. It's more like a honeydew. So they take the metal, they eat the metal. They take the metal, they eat the metal, they synthesize it in their guts with their very special stomach acids, and the byproduct of that is a honeydew-like substance. And that honeydew-like substance is a very rich, thick, sweet secretion, which is what you know as krilk. There's 2% krilk, there's 1% krilk, there's whole krilk, there's butter krilk. There's a whole wide range of. Oh, they're really good. It's really, really good. It has a few medical applications.
I am not really, but I'm not.
IVs to keep people alive.
I'm not exactly real of a fan. I'm still not liking the idea of it, but at least I know they're not actually trying to attempt to milk a crab like some of the other mammals.
Oh, well, okay. So this brand, like the Geb brand, with the number of like 023 on the end is it's from the facility that produces the crab milk that's from the actual crab and not the tits of another crab. 024 is the ones that have the boob crabs.
I need to talk with people about that because
What? Okay.
Just one drink crab milk.
One more.
I don't think I want to risk it at all.
Okay, that's one more reason why I avoid Geb products.
Oh, Geb ain't that bad when it comes down to like their meats and everything like that, but they have their not the best. Naturally sourced stuff like out in the wastes, that's the best kind of stuff.
It certainly is much more satisfying and much more, at least, filling.
A lot better. I need to go harvest some more Saiyan leaves because I need to produce a couple syringes of magic.
No, thank you.
So if there's anything that you might need from me, please by all means let me know. I'll happily provide.
Very well.
I need more Saiyan leaves. Come, my little friend, we must find more Saiyan leaves.
How is that mean lady that told us we
There's a little mushroom on
You can put magic in syringes. Or magic in syringes.
Magic can be channeled in a few things. Usually not, at least if it doesn't have a technology basis. Otherwise, it tends to overload the circuitry.
Understood.
Obviously, the crab milk has been following us this whole. Look, he's following us right now. He is not of the legal age to drink crab milk.
What is it, alcoholic too? I don't even. I'm gonna pick something up. Something at least I need to talk. May need to potentially talk to the council.
I'll buy him off you.
Well, you'll have seen crystals as well.
Down here.
And I've actually been looking for the same types as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're useful
Well.
for some specific type of crafts that my contacts are interested in. But it's okay. If you're looking for some, there's some over there that's still, you know, unharvested.
Yes, of course. Nothing Shimizu affiliated, of course, but more of a personal thing that I want to get prepared. Maybe a couple things down the road. That's it. Though I need to catch up with Rune to finish up the process itself, but I'm merely just gathering the materials that I would potentially need. How about you?
Fairly alright. A little more at ease now that I know I'm probably not going to get shot.
Oh, yes.
For sure yet, though. You never know.
I mean, to be fair, it's still in the wind. It's just looking better. Somewhat.
Still, that doesn't hurt to be careful. After all, it's not. Slummers can be rather idiotic. So a couple just gun each other down because, well, honestly, they probably thought they had shot something, so they immediately had to point guns at each other.
It does tend to happen sometimes. I'm more concerned about the ones in higher seats.
Ah, yes. I heard you, I assume you saw the news. Looks like that's it.
About, like a white wolf running around, doing stuff.
That I'm not actually familiar with.
I don't know, probably some like, you know, gang or a mafia or cartel or your usual scummery that's involved with the row. Just has a little bit more of a name for themselves.
Indeed.
I suppose he's made himself infamous enough. The cell itself, I'm not sure which.
That explains the secure and search order that they had on the row. I imagine it's more difficult to find those.
I do hope it gets resolved soon. I would like to go back up without worrying that I'm going to be stuck there for a few hours when I visit Nicola's grave.
Indeed. Granted, we don't have too much to worry since any sanction that applies will above that level at the very least.
True.
It just is rather annoying after having to wait in such a dingy spot for a few hours when I'd much rather go back to the upper city.
Well, I'm supposed to meet somebody, so I'll let you be on your way, and I'll have to bid you an adieu for now.
Yeah, of course.
As well as your companion.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you. No, I'm sorry. I was moving out of the way. I thought you were ready to go.
Oh. Yes, of course.
The unit is called Antas. Permission to introduce yourself.
A pleasure to meet you. I am Untos of the Shimetsu Corporation. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Likewise, Anessa Morrisov, Research and Development in Masaru.
Masaru. The Corporation of Magic.
Yeah.
It's fine. I got what I needed. I hope you accommodated and kept Miss Anessa entertained.
Yes, we had a bit of a conversation.
Very good. It's appropriate that we recognize our allies and business partners with respect.
Ah. Yes. That is what I am meant to do, the program to do.
I'll just squeeze by here and leave you to your day.
Enjoy the rest of your day as well.
I will try to. Work is never done.
I don't think...
Perhaps a jumping apparatus would be appropriate for an upgrade for you.
Yes, it's some way for vertical movement, considering how the amount of people I have encountered with abilities that either flight or jumping is higher than anticipated.
Quite.
That's what I meant. Yes, it will be a grader. Your feet aren't touching the floor. Yep, remember? See,
It will
you
be a
said it
grader.
yourself.
If that's
Your
the case,
feet
I'll
aren't
give you a
cold
level. I'll
because
give you a
have
level 3.
boots on. Those are
Like
clothes.
a bigger OPO. So
They
I
help
know
you
I
feel
know you
comfortable.
have a little bit of trouble with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like it would help you out. He's gonna take it. He's gonna hand it to you. If you melt it, I'll melt you. Got it?
That's gonna be hard.
Does not seem logistically sound.
Okay. You can play. You can. Oops, excuse me.
Good
You
morning.
can use it. I gotta go do some errands. I like being a little bit lighter.
Someone mess with your tech again?
Okay.
Kind of looking grouchy.
We could just put it inside the shop.
Oh, sorry.
'Cause I don't know how long you can hold it before it starts to.
It's okay.
warp.
Sometimes that's kind of rude. I mean, not say the coffee. Did you tell you have some morning tea?
Yes, that's some morning tea.
That's good to hear. If you're, I might need you for a little bit when you have some free time.
Yes. Let's go ahead and set this down now.
This is separate from the earlier thing. Actually, I need to look at that.
I'll grab by the
Very well.
base.
I have a few things I wish to speak to Maroon about.
At some point, we just have to figure out what to make it out of. I'll be right here, Lilith. Just give me a minute.
You okay?
Hello, Ember.
Pleasure to meet you again, Ember.
Want to ride on my shoulders? You'll have to hold a mushroom. I'll be.
I see that you
A lot of water up here. If
have some new garments onto your body. Bit better than those rags you have.
I avoid it. If you ride on my shoulders, you won't have to worry about.
I ran out of some fats while making
on my shoulders. Don't have to worry about
the
Yeah, tell
shirt.
people the other excuse.
Alright.
Other excuse.
No?
Thanks.
Okay.
Ember, stand up.
You can just say it's your taste.
There's a lot of water in the ocean in this spec.
Well, definitely.
Blame you, but you gotta be honest about
It certainly fits. It certainly is a bit more flattering on you than your previous attire.
Yes.
It's still fashion.
It certainly fits the girl.
One moment.
Amber thought
glad you
fit
didn't
meant did not fit mean strong.
It has two
So
meanings.
fit also
Mhm.
meant
Think about it.
flowing fit. Cause Amber burned flowers at one time as spirit.
Replace that word with
Mhm.
tantrum. That's the better way to understand it, so you don't confuse yourself.
Yeah,
Ah.
tantrum's better.
Simply put,
One day you go
your
mad.
clothes are appropriate for your body.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Elbows you.
More appropriate?
Mostly.
Mostly.
Okay.
What do you mean by mostly?
I'm not gonna
I
comment.
feel like the
What
outfit seems to
appropriate
fit very well.
He's been alluding towards the
Mhm.
chest region.
Cut it out of more fabric, but no.
I mean, I
I do
did
not
just
see
sell my
anything wrong
shop,
with that region.
and
Use some of that
those
goddamn coat.
crooked
Coat you had.
salesmen. What coat?
The other coat. Got new, different clothes. The other jacket. You don't like wearing Masaru colors anyway.
I mean, I made this before I sold the shop.
So, what
As
are you
promised,
the resident
please.
fashion expert now, yet?
No, but I can tell
Apparently
what's
is.
sensible. I mean, would you want your daughter running around with something that, holes in obvious places?
Dada?
You didn't tell them about family trees yet? Not even?
Not yet. Hasn't been brought up.
That's on you. And you said it before, you better
I'll-
tell them the definition of male and female, or I'm clearing up the video of anatomy.
Honestly, that would probably be better than trying to have me explain it.
Well, you're
Well,
gonna have to
the
bring it
video
up
is a
when
bit
you-
more informative instead of someone else trying to explain it.
Amber not
but she
like
might
videos.
not.
Never. Videos
It's okay.
never
Next
explain additional word.
We can slow it down and pause it, then we can have discussions about it in
Mhm.
between them when you have questions.
You're gonna have research materials in addition to supplement with videos.
Yeah, I'll have to make sure to brush up on my actual diction because I know sometimes my words aren't the most fitting.
Confusing.
Fitting. My dialect may be a bit southern from my planet, but it still works in most scenarios.
Not too bad.
Alright.
Well, it is alligator. You wouldn't really want to eat alligator too much. You already had your fill. Don't get greedy. The head's over there. I told you I'd bring it.
Might I recommend that you have a napkin or a piece of cloth so you don't stain your garments.
Yeah, so
I noticed
make
that
them a bib.
too. I don't know what's
I have a
going
few
on
rags.
with that, but I didn't touch it.
Yeah, the crack.
Is that normal? Does that happen from last night?
I am not sure if that's normal because I didn't really get a great view of it until watching the news. That's
well,
why I had
hopefully it's not gonna
left
be
it.
too bad. Keep it on it. I don't know if you want
That's why I
to
left that spot out. On your chest.
Crack?
It'd probably be
we're
better
not
if we get a
broken.
mirror for them to look through.
Do you have a mirror?
And on that note, might I speak with you two a bit privately after business is attended to?
I guess that's my cue. I'll see you
Okay.
later, Miss Lilith. I know we had to skip on that.
Retro, I crashed and my stomach hurts really bad. I'll be back in a little bit.
I'll catch up with you later, whatever you want to speak with.
Understood. Bye, Amber.
Amber.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? My hearing system kind of glitched a little.
It's fine, Comfort. I would prefer someplace a bit... Well, I suppose this is sufficient enough, either way.
But I was gonna close down the shop.
Alright, Tinta.
If anything, we could also just head up to my house, which is directly above us.
I feel that would be more appropriate as far as a secured location, as far as we may discuss in the future. But for now, I was looking over your enchantment list. And there are two things that drew my eye. The mana slot one, and the agility one. Increase one's speed. For now, I think the mana one may be the first to invest into.
Alright, I'll look into it and make sure I can get this prepared for within the next few days. I know at least today I have 2 orders that I want to get out. One being for myself, and one being for Len.
Of course. I picked these two as for maybe either contributing towards the enchant itself, or...
Yes. They will be most helpful for the...
Yeah, let me put it,
the enchantment.
I'll go put these on your counter there.
The bench.
But no, but
Shall
let's
we head up then?
Yes. Come, Yantos.
Just making sure that your tail won't get caught. There we go. Be careful, it is kind of narrow there.
I'm quite good on my feet, but yes, be careful, Antos.
Go ahead, open the door for everyone else to enter. I brought some of the carpets I had from the last place.
I see. Not too bad.
But I have some actually very nice chairs here.
Ah, very good.
And then in there's just the bed and just a stool.
Antos. Stationary there. Yeah, outside the door frame. Amber, do come closer. When you're ready, I will start.
Yeah, you may.
No. I am merely a third party in this situation. But did you happen to see the news?
Yes. I'm pretty sure that they also seen it as well, from what Lilith was saying. Yes, he was saying something about you watching something off a laptop.
Lilith put vid up, so try teach Amber about vid used too many words without
Trying to be discreet? Discreet
No,
meaning
about clothes and stuff.
Oh, I thought he had brought up the news. If not, I can. I'll have to bring the TV in here, but
I can pull it up yeah. It's a bit small, but...
Alright.
She pulls up a footage.
Oh? Tiny Amber and screaming.
You're aware what this is, right, Ember? I'm gonna take this as a no.
Tiny Amber doing same thing normal Amber did.
And that's precisely my point. Do you understand how the world works here? Simply put, one cannot brazenly walk in and do things as they wish without consequence if they push it, or if they're too flashy, attract the wrong people.
Amber meant avoid Masaru.
well, with you being recorded and everything, I believe Trident now has their eyes on you, but they did call out Masaru as well. To, quote-unquote, keep this rogue mage in check.
Yes, you are fortunate enough that they didn't get a positive... You're fortunate they didn't give a positive identification of you. Otherwise it'd be far worse.
Identification?
What
They
you
weren't
look
able
like.
to or they weren't, yes. What you look like.
Oh, Amber identification is Amber.
Yes, but you don't want the world to know that. Remember that thing I told you about earlier? Avert your eyes. That's an order.
Repeat itself?
Avert your eyes.
Conversation with big armor man.
You may look now. You may look now, Antos. Not be smart and not attract attention. Do you realize ramifications of what might happen if you are a little too overzealous about how you present yourself? I say this not as a
threat?
a threat or anything like that.
More as a concern.
This is an advisement. The more you do that, the more you'll get the eye of Masaru. Now, it's not my... I personally don't care what Masaru does. However, let's just say in this event, I would rather not have Masaru poke their heads in this situation.
Ember not use magic when on fire before. Ember woke up and on fire and felt really, really strong. But also really scared because Ember was in pain all across body. Ember not understand why. Something hurting Ember.
Your body was on fire.
Not want to destroy anything. Ember is fire. Ember always on fire.
Your body is but you have flesh and blood now. You are not a spirit.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was trying to tell them, but it didn't get through to them. That their body doesn't accept being on fire due to the fact that when you had, I believe, Ayla, was it? Or it was one of them, tend to you, you had a bunch of burns all over your body.
Ember not know how, because Ember wasn't burning. Ember can't be burned. Ember is fire.
Then why do you have burns? Why do you sustain burns after being on fire like that?
Ember will find out why. Ember not know why though.
The why is not really the main issue. You know, but we know that what happens. Irregardless of what the situation of how or why it happens. You best be careful about how you act and present yourself, go on. Unless you want to attract the eyes of Masaru. And there's nothing that you're... If Masaru truly wants you, there's little that Marion can do.
I believe Masaru would actually try to terminate me if they found out that I've been hiding this from them.
Ember would not let that happen.
Then you... There's upon yourself to learn how to control yourself.
But Ember was in control. Ember didn't cause Ember to be more fire. Ember was okay when Ember slept. Ember woke up like that.
If that is the case, then caution is advised. Be aware of your state, or however you are at this point, before you go someplace. My words may be harsh and critical, but let it be known by someone who is accustomed to dark magic. It's best to keep that in the shadows and out of people's eyes. Same goes with your powers.
Words not harsh. Ember just need to figure out why Ember in pain, and then Ember not freak out anymore. Ember knows we can try deal with not being causing more fire than normal. Didn't prevent that happening, but Amber still needs to figure out why in pain. Maybe other spirit cursed Amber that day.
Well, that's something that you'll probably have to work with Maroon to find out. And most of all, look into yourself. It is your body. It is yours to control. Yours to understand.
Amber, no. Amber is Amber. Amber not want to lose control.
That'd be exceptionally wise. Because termination is very possible of too many individuals if that happens. Or worse, subjugation.
Amber wonder. Amber not give anything in return yet. Why advise? Does Amber need to destroy something for Lilith?
Merely advice from someone who knows how the world works. Need not worry about repayment right now. At best, do your best to keep yourself as under the radar as possible. Treat that as my repayment.
Amber can do.
Good.
Also, Amber, do you know what happened yesterday when you fought the alligator?
You went into, it seemed like a rage. You were in overheat, or however you want to, whatever you want to call it. When you were on fire, but you had you had a bigger ring of fire around you.
Amber just remember a feeling of strength when Amber was on more fire before. And so Amber wanted to bring out, and Amber just wanted lots and lots of fire and called for it to protect Maroon.
So are you saying...
Amber mean because Amber speak language Amber knew.
So are you saying that these states are driven by your emotions?
It does appear to be that way.
That and primal instincts of protection?
Want to be inside the spectrum imagination.
So if you're calm, you maintain this state?
Amber not say Amber particularly calm right now. As Amber said, Amber always kind of agitated.
What has you agitated as of right now?
Amber want burn something, but Amber no can, so Amber not yet. Amber
I see.
Consume something. Amber wanna take and burn 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 and burn.
And we can't go down that line. As much as you want to do that, we can't do that. Because that will attract attention to you.
So Amber just kind of always agitates.
Might I recommend a productive way
What if...
to facilitate these things?
Yes. As I was talking to, I was asking Specs if they wanted someone to help them out on the forge
the other day. That would have been a
great way to be a more of a, how would you say it? Creative outlet. More
of a practical application of the skills.
Mm-hmm.
That, and then later today, I do plan on calling forth the Grove Spirit and asking if we could set up a burn box. Stuff of, like, decaying plant matter and things like that.
But it'll be on the outside of the grove. So if people have, let's say, rotting fruit and plants, they could just throw it in there. Ember. With, like, the twigs and branches that have fallen down within the grove, we take that and put it in the pile.
Then they go ahead and burn it, and we can mix it with some compost. Both being a very practical use,
but also helping in sustaining what you would want to do.
Practical?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
A normal facilitation of abilities and duties. They have, like, practical how Maroon applies his arts in a way to help facilitate things. A practical application.
Like, let's say one of the nights that you're asleep,
I make you something out of fabric, but I also imbue it with magic, being an enchantment. That is, both
the trades that I do being in a practical use
to facilitate and help someone else.
I understand.
You understand?
Practical means smart. Useful.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then... if burning for burning's sake not practical, then fire not particularly practical.
Fire is incredibly practical if applied in the correct way.
Mm-hmm. So,
in the forge, you mentioned earlier.
Yep, a forge, or if we have, let's say we go out to the wasteland, we ended up staying out there for a night, making a campfire or something, would be a more practical use. Or if you want to help at one of the taverns, or the grill. I think isn't there there's a cafe down here, isn't there?
There is.
Though I've never really seen it open, but using just using your arms as they are right now can help cook food for others and provide. We just need to find...
Fire to provide.
We just need to find a creative outlet for you. Instead of just wanting to burn everything.
But then... Amber not understand something.
What is that?
One thing Maroon say... not same as other thing Maroon say. If using fire can be practical, then Ember not sure why using fire this way more practical than using fire way Ember intended. Because if Amber consumes and destroys everything, then new things will grow. And Amber can protect everything Amber consumed in Amber.
That's not how the world works in this place. There's no natural order established in this like that. This is among the few places where there actually is a ecosystem like that. The world is not like the rest of Helena is not like that. It's artificial, manufactured, refined. It doesn't work that way.
So Amber.
So I'm not sure if you are speaking up, if you're a bit louder than before.
I was not speaking at all.
Oh, well,
I don't believe so, I was. Is this better?
So Amber.
Yes.
Amber and Zik exist in world where Amber purpose not possible. Amber meant born, but burning not what's supposed to happen no more.
Well, if we can figure out if... Actually, we'll probably have to talk to, or I'll have to talk to Runa to see if there's a position down here at the forge. And if there's a mechanic down, or someone that uses the forge that could also use help. It will give you a creative like a creative output, where you can use the fire to warm up the furnaces and the smelters and thing down there. Where you get to burn things mostly almost every day then.
And you'll be able to satisfy your craving to burn. Hey, Crow.
Doesn't.
You'll have to conform yourself with some of the new aspects of this rod. And most of all, find out how it works, so that you can best appropriately address situations. This is a step towards that.
Doesn't this just mean Amber is useless in the long run?
No. No.
If Amber is just trying to cope with not burning.
At the point of where you become quote-unquote useless is the part where you lose control and start destroying everything in your path. At that point, then, yes, it becomes an issue. But if you focus that and learn how to control your abilities, then no, you are not useless.
Think about what I had, when we had our talk with Vanessa. How we were gonna look into what those runes on your arm are. To see if...
Amber slightly see even when fire. Yeah.
But we don't know if those are... what they are exactly. And exactly how you can channel your magic as it is. The only thing that I know of is that it consumes you. It engulfs around you. It's not like how when I go to use my magic, it goes around me. It protects me. Or in other people I've seen, they've been able to just cast it out of their hand and have a projectile go forward.
It's probably a conduit, most likely. Some way to facilitate magic itself. It would make sense, given the fact that your arms do act the way they do. This is a sound hypothesis, at least.
Ember repeat. Ember fire, not consume ember. Ember not get away my wound on that still.
At the end of the day, you're flesh and blood right now. And if you're not careful, you may burn yourself out.
Ember's fire is not. Ember need to go.
Are you done?
Emma's kicked down the door to continue leaving. So I'm pinging the DM.
Oh, fuck.
Hi. Emma wants to kick down this door to leave in a tussy. What would that be?
I mean, the door was open already.
Yes, but
all you
you
had to do was
closed it.
just push it. All you had to do was
Emma
just
doesn't
push
know
it.
that. She can't touch it. She doesn't know that. She's gonna try kicking it open.
Just kicking the door in if it's unlocked.
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Alright, yeah, she just continues walking away in a slight tantrum.
Well,
Will Miss Ember be okay?
Let's say give them time. They just...
Be careful how much air you give them, though. You know the risk more than anyone else at this point.
Well, I think we should go ahead and head out to make sure that they don't end up burning down the place in a hissy fit.
It would be a good idea. Hopefully she takes my advice with a little bit of weight.
Yes. Just gonna walk through. I'll have to see what the damage is on this in a bit. Where are they?
Careful about here. Stay on the edge.
Understandable.
I don't want you falling and having an Andy have to repair you again. Yes, I'd rather not have to repair your leg. It appears she's got it here.
Yeah. I'll have to go look for her.
Well, best of luck. If I do see her, it was channel 6 if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, it was channel 6.
I will do you a favor and let you know if I do see her.
Alright, I'm on channel 8.
Very well. Hello, Agent Frost. Very well.
I'm doing alright. Got any more info on the job?
I'm still clearing with the high ups as far as clearance, but I will contact you as soon as I can about that.
I understand. And I also have a question for you. Do you know anything about, I don't know, an increase in corporate presence coming down here today?
Not that I was familiar with. At least not from Shimetsu at the very least.
I have no knowledge on that either.
Alright. It's good to hear that from you, because one of the council members for it seems to be worried about some corporate, I don't know, something going on down here.
Well, it has nothing to do with Shimetsu. We are observing this district. But, we are not directly involving in anything unless we absolutely have to. Unless it becomes our problem, that is. For now, we let them be.
Understood. Thank you.
Of course.
I was told to keep an eye out, and I kind of do owe Fritz a little bit. That made some new armor for me. So.
Very well.
Anyways. There's a magic class going on right now, actually, in the Sanctum. I think they're taking questions.
Interesting.
Magic class?
Yeah, I was there for a little bit. Seemed interesting. But I have no use for it because I have no magic. Oh. So I'm getting a call.
You hear a message from your communicator. You are being offered a job by your dispatch. It will be
click
to,
accept.
Click accept. All right. Your mission is to guard a VIP, a union representative, who's coming down to the Undercity. You are to meet them at the Air District balcony.
Alright, now that I know the details, now I click accept. Thank you.
Okie doke.
Seems I got a job.
Very well.
I'll talk to you all later.
Indeed.
Thanks for your time.
May your job go well. A magic class. Interesting.
Seems something that would be informative to learn about. I don't know if you have any magical capabilities, but I'd certainly like to learn about what others can do with magic.
We can certainly see.
So you know how to handle it and control it, even if you don't intend to become a full spellcaster and the like. But yes, in general, the most dangerous ones are fire specifically, because there's been a lot of people who they sneeze or they take a nap, and sometimes and then they end up with their house on fire. So it's water and the like, not as much. You wake up with this soaked in water. That's a little bit more safe, of course. But in general, it's being careful of accidental discharge of magic is the key thing to worry about when it becomes spellcasting. Of course, it's the general practice. Same thing with gun safety. If you don't hold a loaded gun, aiming at someone and the like. Same thing goes for magic. If you're going to be channeling magic that have potential for to be destructive, aim it away from people. Practice in a safe area. And if you're doing the more destructive kind of magic, fire magic, lightning, heat magic, and the like, even ice sometimes, practice away from others, either with people who have knowledge helping you, and also, if possible, maybe even wear safety equipment. You shouldn't be if you're gonna be messing with fire, maybe have long sleeves. Maybe make your shirt wet or something, or do it safely. But yes, I think that's the general gist of the basics I wanted to go over here in this first class. Anyone have any questions about the safety of spellcasting or anything else that was brought up in this lecture before I open it up to fully open questions? Yes, Buttons.
I was just wondering how you mentioned getting tested. How does that work?
Yes. So it's using a medical device.
Anything with a stock in this lecture?
A small bit of liquid from the body, blood or the like, and it has each of the main affinities: mana, fire, air, water, and earth, inside of it. And then we can sense how much of your blood, or if any, is have an affinity to X amount.
I suppose it's beneficial. I'd rather stupid to be in a bunch of inexperienced mages throwing up magic willy-nilly.
And that's a good first point to know.
Exactly.
How
and
to
these sorts of basics are the good
safely around
stepping stones that we need down here, so that those who can do so.
And if anyone haven't been tested for medical affinity, I will be around here later if people wanna see if they have a latent potential for that, for sure.
Especially that. Mm-hmm.
Anyone else have any questions?
That definitely helps keeping out the eyes of, well,
sure, you go ahead.
specific people.
Earlier, you said that elementals can be intelligent. I was curious as to how intelligent.
I've seen elementals as smart as humans and other more organic races. The difference really is that since both organics and elementals have an entirely different constitution of how they live, their intelligence might be different. There's both emotional intelligence, the mathematical intelligence, but also magical intelligence and understanding and of the world. So it's hard to quantify specifically how intelligent, because it's usually elementals and organics excel in different things. But there's nothing that says elementals can't be as smart as organics. But it's a spectrum, of course. But yes, if anyone has any more questions, I'll be staying around, and I'm willing to answer any open questions. I plan to have a class.
Not to say I'm curious.
Tomorrow at same
I
time.
wonder if any of these
And I'll see.
green,
I'll see if we can have a class about the more
these
not just medical safety, but
potential green mages may have any
the
promise.
different affinities of magic and about spellcasting specifically, about how to channel your energy, conjure it, and get the real effect. That's the affinities and spellcasting is going to be the next class. But yes, thank you for attending, everyone. Yes. A round of applause.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Yes. But yes, I'll be around here if you have any specific questions or want to test your medical affinity.
What?
Testing?
I want to do that.
Yeah. Sure.
It's good to essentially come down every so
Yeah,
often.
no problem, no problem. I'll be around here
See what
for the next
have
for
done
a while. So just get a drink and I'll be around. Yes.
Yes, get a view at what's going on in the outside world.
The little droll, much like when I was here when I was little.
For sure. Let me just go get my.
Indeed.
Morning.
But that's the case with everything. Let's start with the drill basics and let's see.
Somewhere, even if it isn't.
Exactly. Otherwise, you're never going to amount to anything.
Excuse me.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Good morning.
How are you two doing?
Hmm.
Maybe in another life. Not this one, though.
Yeah, I definitely wish there was.
Quite.
I had a good fancy Masaru, like,
Hey, did somebody actually bring the...
It's a good thing that they have,
Yes,
okay,
I...
somebody actually brought it in. That's something.
Maybe.
Is that radio talking? I still don't want to tackle that. I'm not going to tackle that. I'm not going to look at it. It doesn't exist.
Yes, I would leave that one. Leave it be for now. Besides, there's a specific person I know who would love to have a piece of that thing.
I've opened that in about like 10 minutes though, so I kind of pointed them elsewhere. Probably won't get much business though, which is unfortunate because if I don't get much business, I'm kind of gonna have to close up shop.
Well,
so I'm not making
if
money.
she wasn't here, then
What are you looking for?
maybe she's still out and about. Oh, I was trying to find Ruina just to clear something.
Have you checked the council office?
I did. It was closed when I did, but I can swing by there again.
Cynthia, have you seen Ruina?
Oh, well.
I heard that there's some council stuff going on right now, so they're probably over there.
Thank you.
Why, what's up? Something funky?
Oh, no, merely just inquiring, that's all.
Oh, all good.
Good to know.
No, I don't think
Rabbit
it was.
Girl knows who she is, so I can go to her if need be as well.
Traditionally celebrated by the drinking of crab milk. Are you okay?
Well, I guess I'll try there again, and if not, I'll see if Maroon's in the grove.
He's on about looking for Emma, but hopefully you can catch up with him.
Does he continue to just lose her? Is that the thing now?
He tends to have a loose leash on her. I personally think he should keep her close by, but she's not my responsibility.
Fair. Well, I do have to have words with him about her for certain.
I had a few words myself with her. I had a few words with her myself. More or less that,
Pardon me, sorry to walk through.
Go ahead.
Jesus?
You me?
Jeez.
I more or less advise them to be careful about how they act in the public. Simply put.
Wise choice. Honestly, my concern might be a bit more potentially selfish.
I see.
Have you seen the robes she's in? Atrocious.
They're definitely a specific aesthetic. It's
not a good one.
Not my personal taste. Though, it's a bit hard to tell. Would you rather be in rags or like those? It's a difficult choice, I guess you could say, given the choices.
I mean, not entirely fancy because they don't seem like the type, but also not just rags. I have some outfits in my wardrobe I could give her, honestly. I just honestly need more room to get out the tape measure and start measuring.
Indeed. Well, hopefully you might be a little bit receptive. I wasn't as blunt about the attire, but if they wish to present themselves that way, I suppose.
Oh, I'm being heavily blunt about the attire. If they're going to have that sort of a figure, they need to show it. Oh, speaking of.
Exactly. One moment. Maroon, if you're on this channel, Amber is in front of the sanctum.
Alright, I'll be there in a minute.
Also, Nessa would like to speak to you as well. Well, we're there right now.
All right.
We can wait for you.
I'm currently in the grove finishing up the order for Len.
I'm teaching the fire elemental how to use a hammer.
Are you sure that's wise?
That seems...
Sure, it'll be fine. It'll probably melt before it even hits anything.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yes. Assuming they don't get a hammer that's proof.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? A third-degree burn. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Fair. Well, since I have to go that way anyway, I might as well watch over them and make sure nothing happens.
Yes, he's in the grove, by the way, as well.
Busybody. Oh, good.
I believe
Yes.
unexpected company. If you would with me for a hot moment.
Company? Sure. I suppose I can.
This describes runes.
Okay. Okay. Fuck.
Is something about Nessa?
Alright. I guess I'm having my meeting earlier than I thought.
Break it down into dust, and then
Alright.
use that dust.
That will have to wait. Hopefully I will see you with no bullet holes in a moment or two.
If you don't know how.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. I hope
May explode.
I hope that we
They're in the magic sanctum in the classroom right now. Yes, thank you for telling me this. I spoke to them earlier. They have many questions for the gentleman that's running the place, it seems. I do hope they come and enlighten their travels. Yeah. Did you attend it yourself? I kind of ran in late towards the end when they started.
Is everything alright, Miss Harper? Oh, you're looking for herbs.
Yeah, so far. Yeah, spotted across from the way. It's nice these are growing here now. Very handy.
Yes, it seems like it's expanded a bit here, which is nice.
Yeah, very nice. Especially all the lighting. It used to be so dark here.
Well, it's still absolutely filthy, but the lighting is better at least.
Sorry to interrupt, but like I was told by the other council members that there was gunshots. Do you guys know what that was about?
I had gunshots
I heard
in
two
a...
single ones, probably misfires.
Yes, I had a couple.
Did you hear like where it came from? If it's two or more, I gotta go
The
check.
first one was like 30 minutes ago over there, and just recently over here.
Thank you.
Peaceful
How's your day
Undercity.
going?
Well enough.
So they say.
Few
That's
personal
good.
errands and had a bit of what I wanted, but that's about it.
Yeah, not much to do today. That's why I'm mostly just filling out shopping lists of different things I need. Good thing to stay
Yes.
stocked.
I might pick up a couple other things potentially to help go towards some items. Assuming that I haven't harvest, that is.
I'm just letting you guys know that there's a couple of Union guards entering the sanctum. I don't know why Union would be down here, but I just want you guys to be aware since you're corporation folk.
Oh, good to know.
I see. Union has been rather busy recently.
That they have. Much more so than in the recent months, for sure.
I find it ironic they're actually getting their ass and trying to do something. Although not like they can accomplish much.
It is quite rare.
Yeah. Despite them being, air quotes, galactic.
I suppose you could say that. Maybe in the glory day they were, but not anymore.
A lot of business at Sanctuary today, it seems.
It appears so.
Yes. They couldn't even run a small house.
You're not wrong.
I've noticed that they have the Ember Lady in the Grove. That seems like not the greatest idea due to fire and plants.
So far,
Is
she's...
Inessa still down by the sanctum, or did they move away?
She's having a meeting with someone, apparently. She'll probably come
Alright.
talk to you later.
I guess they're going near the water district to go test hammers on each other, so we'll see what happens.
Hammers on each other.
I don't know. That's what I'm assuming that he's doing, but we'll see what Lynn does.
I see.
I mean, I trust Lynn. If something happens, she will radio me.
I'm pretty sure I don't know if his hand or head will be broken by said hammer, but we'll see if he can call a radio.
You also just said you would just speak to me about something.
Yeah, technically it's near the water district. I don't
Very
know if
well.
they're trying to
I'll
take
leave you
my
to it.
place. That's not that bad. Or so, it's been a long time. Curious if you'll be down this far. Last time I wouldn't really count that as my victory. You were kind of agitating, not in the right state of mind, so I will not count that against you.
I suppose I can, maybe actually show you how I properly fight. Why not?
I mean, I don't expect to win the last time.
Mm-hmm. Very well. Let's exercise our abilities a bit.
Oh, we'll see if they check the place near the water filtration plant. If so,
It's big enough to contain more than one melee.
I mean, there's the building that's empty next to it. Unless you're worried about getting, tetanus.
It'll take much more than that to punch in my chitin.
Sure, no problem. Shit, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Everybody's busy today.
I guess you could say that.
People are actually doing stuff. Being active is helpful. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a bad match for me regardless. The best way I can ever think about it is given how I only use a singular knife and you have about 8. It's just getting lucky. Oh, I'm known to get lucky sometimes.
Well, we'll definitely see. I have a few surprises.
I'm pretty sure you do. It's hard for me to do something fancy with a knife without actually doing some damage.
Shouldn't. I don't agree with you.
I technically have an idea.
Oh, come on, Len. I'm not that. I'm not. It's fine.
No, that was RP card down. That was an out of character spook. Anyway, I gotta teach this fire lady how to use a hammer.
This area is sufficient enough for what we want to do, Lilith. Antos, hold this.
Guess we'll make some, I guess, ground rules. How do you want to do this? I don't know how much.
Understand. Let's just stand aside.
We're mostly just sparring for practice, or are we going to somebody who doesn't want to get up?
Let's give each other a good workout.
Okay, I guess till we can't stand. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, don't cut me up too much. I still need to keep my pretty face from my mama when it's her birthday.
Destroy him too? Not a plan. We covered this already. This joke already happened.
If Len offering Amber food before fight, Amber on fire would just burn up.
Oh boy.
Okay, so there's many ways to hold a hammer. I personally like this one because it lets you swing it up right like that. Yeah. So usually somebody's gonna come at you with their sword or something like that.
All right. Let me get myself comfortable.
Let me go out of character. Calling me this strap. Things are about to be different.
This is really heavy, so you can't block.
Oh, Amber thought that before. Amber called God heavy before, not know what it means. So, mean, I don't know what it means.
Secure these for a moment.
I shall, okay.
Alright, oh boy. Shh. Here we go again. Not swords. I guess that's 8.
I like it.
Rose.
Wow. I can't believe you managed to already defeat him.
You killed him!
Sometimes when I want to kill something, I kill something.
Lilith fucking killed Liat. What the fuck? Holy shit! Let's witness the murder. I want to tell everybody.
No, you won't.
But either way, so you can swing it around and everything like that. You can go for overhead and everything like that. But here's the thing: here's a secret that not a lot of people know about hammers. It is the perfect stealth weapon. Yep. So basically, you can swing it around, and if you get the jump on somebody, you can just fuck. Way better than a dagger. Might not be as quiet, but you can just take them right out. So yeah, there's not much to it. You typically block with the mid guard. Hope that they don't get your fingers. If you can, block with the head. That's really hard. Here, you know what? Swing it around. He's gonna like angle himself so you don't touch him. Like, go. It is twice as heavy as you were expecting.
Don't move. Twice as heavy isn't too heavy for him, but still.
Oh yeah, it's still, but like it is twice as heavy as you were expecting. It is heavy for its size.
You gotta just stick to this one tick and just swing the one.
I mean, I guess that's one way to use it. You see, you have something on your side. You have strength. I've got it. It's just not to the degree that you got.
If Len, if Len strong or Len, if Len knows Amber is strong,
I
if
see
Len knows.
pocket flash. We're both blinded for 15 seconds. Yeah, I just pocket flashed.
Jeez, fucking Christ. What happened?
Are you okay? It's just Squeezer. Are you alright?
Fuck, that was bright.
The hammer is right. Not an elegant one. You don't need to be too practiced.
It's that hurts more when you have it.
Well, if that's the case, swing it around. See if you like. Can't really teach you much. Don't know much myself.
This is better than probably to keep a lady waiting.
Take back ammo.
Can you just drop it because I know it's like really hot.
She tries not to drop it on between the grade.
Appreciate it. Got company. $20 says that they murdered.
Oh shit, can I take that bet? I'll take that bet.
Sure. Okay.
Not even sure what Amber's idea is.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Sorry.
Amber will just create Amber's own hammer.
What?
Amber just create own hammer. Like this.
How? What? What do you mean?
Pinging DM, pinging DM, pinging DM. Wait, no, I
Ping
find
with DM. Just cast the spell.
Just cast the spell. Yeah.
You can just
Use
cast
the spell slot.
You can just cast a spell.
Alright, so you see the sword start to form in Amber's hand as fire just forms as usual, but she forms it into a weapon.
Oh, wait a second, I know why this is happening.
Don't watch Pinky.
Amber just used a spell and is about to go into overheat.
What?
Oh, that's always fun.
What?
And this is gonna be a destructive one because she's in a bitchy mood.
What?
Emma seems initially happy and then just immediately just completely sparks.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh no.
Grab his hammer. Whoa!
Maroon, get to the arena right now. Get to the arena right now.
We need a fire extinguisher.
Amber just need to overcome this time. Amber still want to train.
You think you're gonna need
You want a train?
Thunderbox.
Amber want a train.
Lilith, hold Dingus. There we go. There we go. He's gonna pick up his hammer. Is this wise?
No, it's completely idiotic, but it's your choice.
It's not. I hope you have your flowers decided for your funeral.
He is on fire.
She is on fire. Okay, I mean, I'm not one to turn someone down.
To be honest, you can already see Amber's body starting to like hold itself from being on fire, but she's just trying to literally just
Fuck it. Okay, we need a pail. Alright.
top through it.
You and you, go find water. Bring it here. I'm gonna try to keep her distracted in here. Okay.
I'll go get water for Ember. Alright?
I'll take my firearms.
That's not my fault. None of this is my fault. You want to fight me though.
Don't dirty my coat.
I touch this hammer against yours. Is it actually there?
Mm-hmm.
Is this there? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Fucking hell.
I crash out of it blue. Man.
Okay.
For now, our exercise should wait.
Don't call ours. You know what? I'll let you have first swing, okay?
I don't think you want that to happen.
I know.
I've got a plan.
Alice, we may need attention in the arena.
Speaking of which, there she is. I told you.
That is something.
I got them in record time.
Lynn seems quite
Wonders
preoccupied.
on me.
When he's done, let him know that Specs wishes to talk with him.
Wow.
Alright.
Okay.
I mean, I'm more interested in this right now. Yes, take a hold.
We'll have our deal after this.
After you
Do I
two,
need to get a fire
appreciate it.
extinguisher?
That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
He's gonna pocket flash, yeah, and he's gonna blind you for 15 seconds. He's gonna go.
That was quite right.
I can't fucking see. Fuck.
You were in my range.
You alright, Mr. Squeezer?
He's gonna poke
I'm
you in your
fine. You'll see. You'll see her. You see the top part is like just kind of glistening, like they're irritated.
You are scary. I know. You just.
I'm fine. I just got blinded temporarily.
I should probably put her out right now.
You wanted a friendly duel.
Oh, you are hot.
Strength versus skill.
Oh my god. That's hot.
I would be careful if I were you, Lynn.
I need to intervene, just say the word.
You can call it quits. Where's that water, by the way?
Still a duel.
Oh, right.
It's here, but we're waiting. You must defeat them in duel.
Yeah. I feel like we should probably not wait. We probably
Give him the
put them out
water.
soon.
Give him the water.
Yep, water.
That is an altar.
Yeet you across the thing. Okay, sir. I'm just gonna pour the water on you. Okay.
I'm gonna set this right here. Just
That is my fucking neck. I'd also throw the water on you. Please cease this.
I'm gonna go to the...
Get more.
Okay, Mr. Squeezer.
Remember, I think that's enough. Let's try to calm down.
Stand down.
Your hands are glowing. You may have suffered severe burns to your neck.
He looks up at you, and there's third degree. There are some major fucking burns around his neck.
Cassie,
All right.
hold your nose, close your mouth. Hold your nose, close your mouth.
That's right.
More water coming.
Told you.
Once more,
Don't tell Runa.
You know she's gonna.
All right.
I think the fires.
So was this an arranged friendly duel between the two?
That was.
That's what it appeared to be.
Why?
Arranged.
Did you
Amber need chain?
I mean,
I've got it.
Oh, rip. If you'd be so
That is exactly what I'm
Glenn
talking
agreed.
about.
Considering that it's red hot, that would probably do a lot, right?
I mean, we can call it.
You can't let your rage consume you when you're in the heat of battle.
Yeah.
If you let your powers control you like that and use them without any restraint, expect the worst. That display was deplorable. Be thankful you're doing this in the Undercity and not inside the row any other districts.
And then I just talked to Fritz. They don't want Ember being in the Grove, so I'll be setting up a residence for them here in a bit
I reckon I'm severely wounded.
until she can contain and manage her abilities.
It's okay. We have the living embodiment of medical grave.
Yep, we have.
I mean, we have land.
All right.
I mean, have you tried that land?
Come on, Ember. Grab my hand.
Here. Are you still gonna be willing to do the duel, or should I continue holding onto your coat?
Hold on to it for now.
Where was the water?
Okay, Mr. Squeezer.
Come on, Ember. Let's get up.
I was hoping that.
He's gonna help you up.
They would, do it before they hit me.
I mean, I got here a little late, so the fire escape was still wet.
Ember.
It appears they've injured themselves.
Okay.
All right.
That's not that bad.
Why is Amber in
Riv.
pain? Amber not in it. Why?
Your body is flesh and blood. You are literally a walking matchstick.
Can I get stabilized too?
Yes, are you yourself on?
No.
I'm going to do. I'm going to squeeze.
Your magic seems to be stronger than you are.
You can help yourself. So
Yeah, I got magical. Yeah.
+2.
Wait, no,
No,
give him a hug.
The hug of life. It's death. Why you will get better.
Yeah, stabilizing.
Ember.
Using some magic to mend the wounds, and she's using.
Amber failed at creating Amber.
No.
Hell yeah. What?
Spicy.
Spicy. Hold on, I should be bleeding. I should be bloody.
Ember, listen to me.
Okay, she was in overheat, and she was in overheat in just boarding herself as much as possible. So she needs wound level and DM discretion, whether she's caused additional damage to herself to recklessness with her abilities.
I would say that she definitely has. Like, all around the red. Like,
I think it wouldn't be open.
That was a giant fire
Yep.
So,
It was. She just fucking swept his ass. Just fucking.
Yeah, I don't think you're bleeding out that.
But yeah,
But she definitely
I'm not bleeding that much. But I just got it all over me because it was like out of a major vessel.
It feels like we definitely should have had water on hand anytime the next time Ember goes on fire.
Next,
Alright, not
then-
gonna happen. Not gonna be the next time.
learn control.
Just walking away.
Burn marks and everything like that. Just like,
Damn, I fell into the furnace floor.
Don't lead her out of her sight.
Hanlan, I must return to my station. I wish you well on your journeys.
Can't really. Don't think she knows what a friendly spar is. She just tried to kill me.
I mean,
She doesn't.
She doesn't know restraint.
That's exactly the problem.
Yes. She doesn't
I mean,
know
she didn't punch you, but unfortunately,
how much is too much.
What can you do?
She literally burned herself just for this friendly spa, in air quotes.
I mean, I don't know what she is or how she is. But
She needs to learn control. That is the one thing that is evidently clear.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Seeing as how much people here seem to like her, I'd hate to have to step in and stop her permanently.
I don't know if you can do that, but that'd be interesting.
Oh
Because
no,
of how
man!
much
Shimetsu packs some weird packages and small and things like that. I don't trust that.
No.
Well, you know what they say. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
You go get a scarf.
Can I help you?
That's the best advice I can give.
Are you alright?
Might get a scarf.
You're
fuck
still
no. She
living.
just grabbed me in the throat with 1,000 degrees. No, I'm not alright. I'm fucked up.
You have bandages on your ribs. No, that might actually exist. You go get a scarf.
Yeah, I'll get a scarf.
I recommend getting yourself to some medical attention.
He wants to, but if he does, he's gonna get yelled at.
Yeah, I'm gonna get yelled at. I need to go get cleaned up.
I will give you
God,
a day. If it's not good by then, I will tell him. You need to live.
But which is what?
I keep your safety in
Yelling at
front of your
what
father.
more harm?
I would advise in your best interest to make sure you keep yourself healthy, Len.
Oh, are you caring about me? Or am I an asset? I can't tell.
Merely a friendly suggestion. That's all.
A friendly suggestion. Oh, I see.
That's better than your bonds. Positive. Well, I hope that didn't dampen the mood. I hope I don't get stabbed a bit harder. Okay. Let me see if I end up like you.
I need to despawn something. God. I hope there's something in there.
Antos, you mentioned earlier that you were on record that you were designed to combat magic in some sense.
Oh, I mean, I guess the floor is ours.
Yes.
You want to be over there or right here?
That was
Hey, is Lilith
Mine is over in there. He's in there.
one of many attempts made in order to counteract mages, more specifically on the defensive side. Meant to take any sort of magical blows, others could not.
Also, you covered in blood.
Interesting.
He just got his shit rocked by Amber. He is covered in burns and he's not doing so well.
Yes, this is fine.
Attempts made.
And slap. A little bit.
Yes, well, this is fine. I can work with any type of environment.
It's I think it's me. I got into a scrap.
Well, I mean, not a lot of fire damage, so I guess fine here. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Let's see,
Smack
how
you
long
with this thing. Yeah, he's got burns. He's like, you can tell there's a texture difference.
Careful with your SMG if you want them to hold that too.
Antos, attend me.
Definitely see the burn marks then. It's different colors on the skin. Not just different darknesses on the skin. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. I'm just
Alright, well, I guess the first round I'll try just my knife, because I have an idea. It's a very stupid idea. It might hate me. We'll see how this first round goes.
You can't kill me. You can't kill me. I'll die.
Okay.
Well, I don't think you're gonna die. I just think that you're hurt, obviously.
Yeah, I'm a little hurt. I'll admit that.
Oh, jeez. Right. I'm gonna try to push your two arms over to the side. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Right.
Is that the best you got yet?
I mean, I got a plan. You can't get mad at me, okay? Alright?
Oh, really?
He slowly is gonna let some rope hang from his back. I mean, this knife ain't gonna do nothing for this. Okay. I'm gonna regret this. You know what? I think we might need a game for this. This is gonna turn into a test of strength. Boy. It's like slowly having a handful of rope. Right. I think this should be good enough. Don't treat me like a pincushion now.
Well.
An audience. Wait. Unless you want to RP it out. This is basically gonna Hold on. Gonna hold a gash on this jacket. Okay. Oh, there goes. Oh, fuck. Okay. I guess I don't get a chance to breathe. All right. There goes nothing. Damn, you really don't like me. Oh, here goes.
You don't give an enemy an opening.
He's just gonna full force you. 245 pounds. He's gonna just jump on you.
You would actually find some resistance. She's actually pretty heavy.
He's gonna try to cook in the arms. He's gonna try to fold your back legs and try to spin you over.
She's clasping.
Oh fuck! No, you don't. He's gonna try to get your leg with the rope and wind it while you're kicking at his ribs. He's gonna hold you. He's gonna try to get your main two arms. I ain't letting you cut this one. I'm gonna hold you by your throat. Come on. This is not what I expected. Come on. I'm not gonna squeeze too much. Come on. You don't have to. It's okay. This is why you don't have to tap. Just tap. Okay, fine. He's gonna start squeezing on you.
You wanna do a roll?
I wish somebody was here. Nobody's here. Grass
Here,
kitty
just
roll.
Test of strength.
You need a roll.
Yes, test of strength.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a test of strength.
Just roll plate, bro.
Squeezing.
Yeah.
You got a 13.
Versus who?
And
We're both combat 4, right?
5.
Oh,
5. Oh.
Goddamn, that's hurt. He's gonna be leaking a little bit. Okay. Oh. Nice. Okay. Let's see what I gotta do. He's gonna try to grab the right one. Come on. How much would you say is the difference in weight?
That was a nat 20. You're taking lots of damage.
Yeah, he's ready for that stab, for that grab. I'm gonna do a test of strength to try to throw her with her weight against the wall.
Hello, DM here.
Oh, whoa, hello.
Take over. He's here now. All right, I just got a nat 20, and he's trying to to attack him, and he's trying to grapple me.
Yeah. Yeah, so she stabbed me pretty good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So basically, right now I'm wearing like light armor with a piercing minor edge, so that definitely does hurt. and roll to see how if I can pick her up and toss her against the wall.
With a 10.
Plus, I guess 2.
What's that?
I have the minor edge for strength, so I got a +2.
Oh, +2. Well, that's a 12 then.
Then
12. You're
yeah.
able to. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
And combat 3, but I don't know how much you want to take that into account with my signature.
Yeah. So it's combat 3, combat 4, and I got a +2 for like just strength rolls. Do you have anything except just weight?
Multi weapons, basically a lot of weapons.
Yeah, so she's gonna be trying to cut at me while I'm trying to grab these main 2 limbs right here. You can take that into account. Come on, they're too feisty.
You were able to grab at them as they were trying to attack and just kind of divert their hit.
Okay. Good, because now comes the second one, because he can't take it from the front. Before you recover, now he's gonna pick you up and hold both your arms. Okay. You can't fall backwards, can you? And he is going to jump and slam you on your face. Come on, tap out. He's going for another grapple. He's gonna try to like keep his arm next to his waist where he got stabbed, so she can't get it.
She's gonna try to bite your hand.
He's gonna start squeezing harder. You're gonna take a knee. He's gonna try to knee you in the mouth. Get you for biting him. Oh, this is called love bites, huh? Come on. That's all I need.
She's stubborn. She's not gonna give up.
So basically, Cliff, this is probably gonna near the end. Is gonna be either him like slowly fading because he's bleeding out a bit, versus her like getting asphyxiated. Whichever one comes first.
Roll him.
Oh boy. Oh, damn it. He's gonna try to lock your other legs and start kicking him again.
Yeah, you don't seem to be able to fight back against the flurry of grapple and.
You're done.
Yeah. And we're done. Oh, fuck. Syringe! Can you give me a syringe?
You okay, Miss Sweeper?
I'm fine.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just so winded. That's
Oh, I got a hole. Oh,
Riff tosses syringe down to you.
Where's the hole? Can't see. Oh, fuck. A little help. Where is it? Too many holes.
She guides your hand.
appreciate it. Give me a minute. You start seeing Steve start raining off of his body.
Would you like your equipment back, or you still need some time to breathe?
Hold it for now.
Understandable.
Actually, hold my coat for now. I'll take my sidearms.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's close. Really, you see the bleeding has stopped. Faster than you think it should. Oh, that hurts. Oh, knife ain't gonna work.
I'll give you credit. Impressive improv.
Your weapons ain't gonna work against you. Oh. I thought the best way to get the advantage is to close the gap and tie your arms as best I could. Whether it be my actual body or the rope. I didn't mean to treat you like an animal.
It's fine. We were combatants in that case. You don't hold back against your opponent.
I gotta treat you with modicum of respect. Even if we are in a very heated spar. Can't treat a lady too roughly. So even if you did take a chunk out of my glove, I'm still there.
If you're gonna truly treat me with respect, you're gonna treat me like a warrior, like I am. Don't hold back.
I definitely didn't. Oh boy. Oh god. Damn, the things are sharp.
They should be. My species is known to be known to be extremely deadly.
You don't say. He's gonna sit on his knees. Take a breath. You can see his wounds are generally closed, but it's definitely sore. Okay. Here's some cracking. Okay. I got a better idea than last time. Oh, this is your win this time. Oh god.
Hit me up again if you want to set another sparring match. I'd be more than happy to oblige.
I'll wait till I heal up. Oh boy.
No, I would not today. Wait till your wounds mend.
Thanks for the fun.
My jacket.
Here you go, Mr. Squeezer.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to sit down for a while. Oh. I guess what's going on his neck. That's good. Just don't talk shit. You first.
You didn't think I used my mouth just for eating, didn't you?
No, but I hope you didn't bite me with it. I was, didn't want to grab it. That seemed kind of distasteful. But if you want no holds bars, I'll try to, I guess, think like Gil Bahanian. Oh, you already got a taste of it.
Oh, don't worry. You're not the first prey that ever met my jaws.
Right, well, at least I get to live another day. Because this prey is still off the hook.
Oh, for now.
sound excited.
I merely had a sparring match with Liat. No, you notice her chitin's a bit, exposed chitin's a bit bruised. You can see some minor blue blood from indentions, but nothing too serious.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna go to Avalon to get that patched up, or...?
Tis nothing. Believe me, Liat's far worse.
Oh, good.
I don't know.
Where's
Live?
my...
Where
might
we
Liat
lived
be?
Melee some time ago. Yeah, Liat alive.
He's alive. I didn't kill him. I roughed him up a fair bit, though. But it's not a
Okay.
It's not a match if your opponent goes easy on you.
Good to know. Okay.
So what brings you three down here?
Wyvern business.
Yeah, we didn't come together, so...
Yeah, we all just kind of ended up here at the same time. Funny coincidence.
I see.
Specs is here too.
What? Hi, Specs.
Specs. Yes, I thought she was sleeping on the couch, and then I come down here, and there's Specs. Whew, that scared the shit out of me.
Yes, you had...
Many of our kids today kind of let them kind of like run and whatnot.
It has been a rather... It has been a rather pattern for you to, I believe what's the word? Where's my dog?
Yes.
Yes.
It's true. I do like to know where my dog is. It's a good dog.
Either way, it's good to see you, Miss Lilith, but I do have something to discuss with these gentlemen, if you would not mind.
Of course. A good day to you three. And you as well, Specs.
Oh, jeez.
It's fine.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
I'm fine, a bit roughed up, but I'm fine.
Okay.
Yes, well, considering my...
Sit down for a moment.
Considering my windpipe was... Well, considering my neck was a bit squeezed a bit earlier, it's only natural.
Yeah.
Simply put, me and Liat had a duel.
You do that.
Oh. Did you win?
Dad context what I said, but me and Liat had a duel.
Oh. I see. Well, I hope it was fortunate for you.
Oh, yes. I came up much easier than Liat.
That should make me happy.
You okay, Cynthia?
She seems... Oh, must be alone right now.
I want to go make sure.
Don't let me interrupt you, too. Few notes to take from that, Dantos. Your observations?
I did take notes on the fight. I did notice the rope, and while it did seem like it could be useful, it did not. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. You had...
Let me, I'm sorry.
Your computer systems had minor lapse. That's it.
Yes. He'd take notes on the fight, specifically of his creative use of the rope.
What else?
Probably... Well, I also noticed that his attempts of using your own weight, like your own limbs against you, taking advantage of that. Although he seemed to miscalculate some stuff, and that event actually threw him off.
An adequate assessment, however, there's a few things you could greatly observe from there. He used his strengths to his advantage. Physically, he is probably stronger than me. However, I am far more agile to them.
Yeah. I will admit, from what I've seen, his blows did seem to have quite a bit of punch to them.
Simply try to make use of your abilities to quickly dispatch your enemies. That's the moral of this lesson.
Understood. Although, most of my abilities, I probably shouldn't discuss them out in the open, but you can probably read a document on what abilities I should have, aside from what you already know.
Follow me then. I would like to clarify to see if the systems are appropriate and the database is correct.
Alright, well, aside from the abilities you already know of me being designed for magic, more specifically, I am more resilient to magical effects than most others. Not to mention, I'm built out of genuinely hardier materials than most others, so I can take more blows even if they are of non-magical sorts. Aside from that, most of my other abilities would depend on what weaponry I have. Which I am easily able to adapt on the fly, given how versatile the enemy I am programmed to defeat could be.
I see. An adaptive alloy that is strangely attuned to magical elements. Interesting. And a reinforced chassis. Well, we'll see in the coming days. We'll see in the coming days how well your combat effectiveness is truly in a potential actual encounters, maybe exercises.
Yes. Well, the last encounter I did have, well, not many, against what I assumed to be a magical foe, could not do a whole lot against it. The moment it got close, everything went dark, so to say, and I woke up in the scrap area shortly before I found you.
Hold that note. We'll look into that. Perhaps you have a special alloy. Attend me.
Someone named Augustine. actually in disguise.
I see.
So.
Pay no mind with me.
And I kind of got into a confrontation with Fritz, so that's what I'm worried about. Hi, Lilith.
Hello there.
So likely found some action.
Don't let us. I was just wondering if you... Is there supposed to be gunfire around here? Is that just normal for Undercity nowadays?
There's an expedition into the weird, creepy death hole full of acid.
I
Just
see.
went down there, they might have encountered something. Who knows? But that's what I would currently point any gunshot at, especially if it comes from that direction.
Would make sense. Well, let me not meddle in your affairs.
Alright, I'm not up to much until they come back up, in case they need medical attention.
Very well.
Roland, hey. Roland, come with me. Come on, we're gonna go this way. We can't go in there yet. We can't go in. Just come this way.
Second time that one's ran away from me. Am I really that scary?
Yes. Maybe they have... Maybe so. Maybe they, are genuinely frightened of the corpse for one reason or another.
Maybe.
Yes. Whatever it is, we won't get any closer just sitting here wondering.
Indeed. There's a couple of people that reacted that way.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're just
Seeing
scared.
the number, I assume it must... Oh, you go first. My bad.
I think I might recognize at least that silhouette. Maybe something to follow up on once I actually find one these days.
Perhaps we should follow up on it.
Though I feel a bit more discretion might be evaluated. Let's go up. I may need to go to the Undercity as well, or the necropolis as well.
Gun? I didn't hear it again. Did you hear a gun?
Yes. Yes, there's apparently... There's gunfire in the necropolis. Apparently there must be an expedition.
Oh, okay. In the necropolis, apparently there must be an expedition, Lilith says.
Alright. What's a necropolis?
Expedition, yes.
Simply put, it's a place where there's a lot of, it's, where Mr. Noah had a lot of his, forces. There's also a significant undead presence down there.
Oh, and people are just going down there for funsies. Is that what carbon is? Is that why people are going there? Because there's deposits of minerals that are...
It's very possible there might be deposits down there. I can't confirm or deny that.
There's heavy undead heavy undead purple. True. I'm looking for ball-shaped plants.
Ball-shaped plants down there inside the mushroom cave.
Sounds good.
Are you referring to the glowing ones? Because there's something called, there's mushrooms you can pluck here. Or are you looking for different ones?
Glowing ones. Glowing, I think they glow. Up? We're going up? Okay.
Well, good luck on your hunt then.
I'll go this way, you go that way.
Hmm. Yes, it's an easy way to get to the other areas. It's also very fortunate that it's kept open. Hmm.
Split personality. Come in? It's Hellman, but he might be happy to see you. He's having a bit of a rough time right now.
Can I get loud, or should I stay out, or
Feel free to come in. You're a friend. All of you are friends. Feel free to come in. Just try not to crowd him. He's a bit stressed.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Victor.
It's rather weird seeing this place actually built, considering how it's been in complete disrepair these past few years. The last year or so.
Well, this place, I must agree, it is weird seeing a place that is in a literal sewer this well built, with this much variety in here.
I suppose some aspects have its charm, rather the rest of it's rather dreadful.
Charm is certainly a word you could use to describe it.
I use that term very loosely in this case. Truth be told, I'm not really a big fan of this place in general.
Yes, I am not a big fan of the, how this place is, how different it is from the Wasteland and District 32.
Why is that? If I may inquire at what your logic reasoning is.
Well, it might be due to how I was programmed, but with the way everything seeming magical to a sense, I think would be the best way to describe it. It doesn't seem all concentrated here. It doesn't exactly make me pleased.
Ah, I see, so you were programmed with an aversion to magic.
Well, if if I was a to magic, I would.
Is it more your combat parameters speaking at this point?
That's what that seems to be the case. Combat parameters for the most part.
Interesting.
Yes. Magic is quite dangerous, uncontrollable.
You're quite right on one thing.
Those are...
It is very dangerous, especially if it's uncontrolled.
Yes. You saw her. You saw what Ember was like when she lost control. I feel like there could be more like that.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were a synthetic buffer Masaru with that line of thinking.
Well, perhaps that's not. When I was built, Masaru did not exist, so that maybe the person who built me moved to Masaru shortly after it was founded.
It was merely a joke. We both know you were built by a better company.
Yes. I find the fact that Masaru's existence is a thing in reality to be quite appalling. And for lack of a better terms, it disgusts me.
So, the mere thought of magic disgusts you. Is that correct?
I suppose you could say that. But I have yet to see any good reason to why I should feel anything other than disgust. But with what you've described of past events, along with what happened with Ember, those are just some of the primary reasons.
Well, interesting. It's definitely one not to underestimate, that's for certain. I wonder.
What are you wondering?
I'll be back with something.
Did I oh. I shall wait here for your return.
What are you doing up there? What?
Why are you so scared?
I don't know, you're standing up there all high like, and I don't know, what are you doing?
I was merely trying to get something that was up on the higher levels, that's all. So, how was Lilith's wounds? I'm sure he wasn't.
He's fine.
He was fine.
Sure it was.
It's fine, just poke something, that's all.
Oh.
You poked
Do you need a medical attention?
head.
She does have eyes there. I forgot about that.
Those
My
are
apologies,
eyes?
Miss Duskweaver.
Those are
I thought they were like really cute accessories. They're really pretty.
Not that very much eyes.
I did not.
Yeah, she's an arachnid.
I did
She
not
has a lot
realize
of
they were
aspects about
eyes.
her. I did not.
Oh.
They're very confusing. They're very interesting. I could go on and on and on about it, but I don't think Miss Duskweaver would want me to.
Oh, gotta head to the mayor's office. I'd drag you. Come on.
Be a close there, maybe.
Hello, Miss Duskweaver.
Be on the lookout for a bug the size of the tavern, apparently.
Yes, I am, Sloan.
Very good. Would you be available?
Yes, I'm available right now. Where would you like me?
Yes. Nothing was working. We had to leave.
We can meet in front of the clinic.
Very well. I shall head there promptly.
Very good. Thank you.
So I assume it was hostile.
Yes, very. We weren't there long. We would have stayed longer, but it was able to traverse.
It appears that we are needed.
Seems as if it is busy.
Yes, a woman's job is never done.
Hello, hello.
Hello there.
So, the matter that I wish to discuss was that I would like to try and commission a piece of armor to be made. Or rather, a suit.
Very well. How would you, any type of variant that you're looking for?
The exact specifications I'll be sending you a bit online, but any required resources or funds needed, simply let me know and I will try to supply them.
Very well. I'll direct them to the engineers and I will find the necessary resources required for the construction of this armor.
Perfect. This will be a sort of upgrade of a already existing Avalon schematic.
Of course. We will definitely do our best to make sure that it is a far superior upgrade of it.
Excellent.
Of course.
I very much believe that it will be. But that is all that I needed to call you for. Thank you.
Of course. But I guess also potentially the future. Maybe not now, but until I can get the resources. I may have to, I know you produce opiates, correct?
Indeed, we do.
Depending on the nature of the situation, I may hit you up in the future for acquiring some of those. They are beneficial given my skill set.
Noted. Just be sure to send in a order and we can get that filed out for you.
Of course. I'm still trying to prepare for something else, but I will try. I'm going to see if I can afford on the side at least.
Very good. Perhaps we can even somewhat arrange a bit of trade there.
Mayhaps we can look into that.
Very good. I'll be sure to send you those schematics.
Of course. We'll make sure that it's ready for you whenever, as soon as it can.
Thank you, Miss Duskweaver.
Of course. Always a pleasure doing business.
That it is.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's proceed on, Tuss. Do enjoy the rest of your day, Sloan.
You as well. Take care, both of you.
You have a great day.
Honestly, speed and verticality would be a would be improvement for you. It would definitely help you be able to catch up.
Yes, some sort of vertical movement would definitely be useful.
I'll go down for now. I'll see you there.
Yes, that's well.
We would have stayed longer, but it hurried us out.
Let's see, what's the best way to get up there?
Up where?
Oh dear.
Okay, then hold on. Right here.
I can use those for payment at the very least.
Yeah, so it's the armor was getting a bit tight, so I need to get it a bit more refitted, and now I'm trying to just kind of break in the new vehicle right now.
That's a good look.
Likewise, still rocking the same metal armor. Assuming they're all reliable, if anything else.
Absolutely.
Ah, welcome back, Mr. Squeezer.
Hello there.
Hello there. I was just picking up something up in the upper levels, that's all.
Have you heard about what happened down below?
I heard a
happened?
above normal amount of gunfire than usual. But no, I didn't.
It's probably there's some big old bug down there, so you might have some competition, is all I'm saying.
A bug? Interesting. What's its description?
Larger than the tavern.
Larger than the tavern?
Yes, it shrugged off bullets. They bounced off. We just came back. It's still in the necropolis. Couldn't chase us up the rope.
Right.
What were its patterns? Any distinctions?
Looking into. Very loud, very glowing. I couldn't make out any eyes or anything on it. Multiple legs, I'd say maybe 4.
It probably...
Aggressive.
Very aggressive. We weren't there long. It hurried us out. We had to hide from it for a short time.
By chance, did you guys provoke it, or did it find you?
Was there a territory that you entered?
Yeah.
We were killing some undead, and it came over the hill to say hi.
I see.
Well, the necron...
Come with a note. Next time, let's go down there, I guess.
I suppose. Question is if it's native or not. It's rather unknown given the type of magic that is inside the necropolis specifically.
Yeah, or what are, you know, just it's something to become something more. Who knows, really, how these things. Realize I need to find. Guess too late, so take care. Oh,
Do take care, Leo. Yes, do take care.
Damn it.
Ron, can you take him somewhere to sit down?
Because the
Fair.
pen's gone. Just thinking ahead there, if anything.
Maybe it's
Unit we saw right by the necropolis.
correct. Well, for now. Maybe our scared friend ate something that disagreed with them.
I shall hold here for now.
Nah, keep them distance.
Never mind. Have your hands full. I'll let you guys deal with that.
You don't. Oh, jeez, now.
Thank you.
I said I'm fine. I don't need. Yeah, I suppose so.
I had a bit.
Well, so attracted quite the crowd.
I guess you could say I'm a bit curious, but
Just seemed like a case of chest pains.
maybe ate something that disagreed with him.
Right.
One moment. Mr. Blake,
We're gonna
if
head
you wish,
somewhere else more.
you can use the corner cart if you wished.
The corner, are there places to sit back there? Or?
To be honest, out of character, I'm having some trouble right now, but I figured I'd word it in here. I suppose there's we walked through the mushroom cave a little bit. We were around in the lush grove as well. I haven't been injured. I haven't eaten anything, but there's definitely something wrong with me right now.
Place more quiet, right? Yeah, sorry. Well, it seems you're busy now.
Business anyway.
Yes. We'll be on our way. Thank you, Mr. Sloan.
Yeah, this could possibly also be an allergen if you've been around that area. Could use some type of something to clear you up a little bit and some rest. Does that sound good?
Look, if you just got some painkillers or something, I think I'll be fine.
Are you a friend, Mr. Leo?
I don't think I need any. Don't think I need any meds or rest. I just. Damn it.
When we get back to the wasteland, I can hook you up with some stuff.
I see.
What, more drugs?
It doesn't have to be drugs.
Here's a small little pill bottle of some aspirins.
Jeez. Aspirin. I always hated this. Ugh, goes down the throat weird. Alright, well, shit.
kind of coughing when I was nearby.
That's why I wanted to avoid being dragged here. No, I don't have insurance. For God's sake, I don't. Let me give you something, please. I've got 600 credits. I don't know what that normally gets me. Please, I feel wrong taking from you.
You're feeling better. I heard you're injured.
Yeah, you and me.
Injured how so? What happened?
I'll remember for next time.
Yeah, we're trying to work out a payment plan for Undercity residents.
Set him laugh or a cough?
Are you alright?
Big old mana-infused spider? Hi.
I heard about that. Seems you have a bit of an
Yeah, there's a
apex
big
predator
old-
down there.
Not as apex as you, Miss Lilith.
No, surely, of course. It's merely a insignificant comment to me.
Well, I'm gonna show Mr. Victor his new place of work, so if you want to find out any details about the spider bug, if you want to talk to one of the other council members, I'm sure they'll let you see the footage.
Alright, I'll take a look at that.
Alright, stay safe. And don't find any bigger spiders than
Goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Runia.
Yeah, let me deposit these so I can,
It's a simple bar. Doesn't have the best taste, but it has nutrition.
Sorry for worrying you. That'd be... Oh, God.
So, are your wounds, being licked?
They were done. They were pretty much fine. They didn't need to drag me over like some goddamn psychopath. Right. Chest is better now at least.
Psychopath.
He was alarmed. I mean, it looks like I've been stabbed by a mass murderer, yes. But I'm not bleeding. I mean, all my blood got stuck in the jacket, but I needed to. He shut us down. He's covered in all his old scars and fresh ones.
Well, it's rather funny. Well, you got some more wounds to remember this encounter by.
I mean, yeah, you didn't need to bite me, but I'll remember that one specifically.
Mm-hmm.
This does
I
be
think
a-
you're that feisty.
Yes.
I have noticed though, the people we talked about earlier, it seems that they're directly avoiding us. In particular, I overheard the one in the hat they mention. I am whispering at this moment.
You know, a lot of people. It's not this.
Alright, they mentioned what?
Well, I heard them that they're going out through the other door, and I saw them pointing directly at us.
Well, why are we afraid of it? Little me.
I wonder why.
Sorry,
Maybe.
You too. You too.
No idea.
Miss Lilith, I might need to get with you about a short purchase of some ammunition. We've got a situation that demands some higher firepower. I know you guys are kind of tight about that type of stuff. This is an emergency, and I'm willing to pay. But I got something else I got to do right now.
Of course.
I just wanted to give you the heads up on that.
Mm-hmm.
Fine with me. I'm gonna need to stock up too. I had used a bit of it in the first land. Is that okay with you?
Repeat that.
I used a little bit of ammo in the wasteland. I'm forgetting.
Although if you see that individual again, they are not welcome.
Alright, forward the information to me. And you'll get the necessary ammunition.
I know you're picky, but see some of this like one thing.
Okay, hey, relax, I'm sorry. I heard you were a bit of
Don't worry, I don't think I hit you that on the side of it.
Pardon me.
Fine.
Got a few questions.
Thank you for the tip. I am well fully capable of keep cleaning up myself up.
Take your time. Yeah. Thank you.
But yes, we can send you a shipment of ammunition.
Keep ourselves safe in the future, you know what I'm saying?
Just use as our per our deal. We'll wire the credits and resources, and we shall provide.
Back to what I was
Oh, Ruina, what is the council's radio again? I think it was 42, right?
I am uncertain of that. I do not know the local stations down here.
No, and we'll go being flash fine with Ember not getting away with anything.
Hello, Fritz. What's your general feeling? Do you feel like we need a day more to prepare to face that creature?
You want to go today?
No. Well, I'm wondering, do you feel like there's a need to go today, or like one day to prepare? Like, I'm wondering, how do you feel about the time plan? Because I want to be able to prepare effectively.
We got some people. I just spoke with Miss Lilith from Shimetsu. I'm gonna try and get us a little bit of heavier firepower. A couple of rounds.
That's
of
good. That's good.
And stuff, because I'd rather hit it with something heavy. So we'll see how we feel about it next week. If everybody feels confident to try and take this fucking thing on, then we can try it next. Not next week. 2 days. However the fuck you want to consider.
Yeah. Well, the next day in the Undercity. Yes, for sure. Yes. Next session. Yes. No, but I feel like you definitely some heavy Shimetsu weaponry in combination with magical restrictions for should be that combination should definitely take it down, no problem.
Class field trip down to the Necropolis, fight a big monster?
No non-combat personnel are going down there.
Well, obviously not.
This is strictly an extermination thing. If you're not a xenobiologist, if you're not,
well, I don't think that's it. That doesn't look xeno to me. That looks more like a magical creature to me, at least. Yes.
Suffice to say, if you're not equipped to combat the situation, you should not be down there.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. I'm saying I specialize in handling magical creatures.
We were just talking about that, actually. It is a very large, appears to be a very large spider that has been gorging itself on mana crystals. So.
Yes, I would say it's in the realm of being an elemental even at this point. It's yes.
Well, given the nature of the magic that is down there, it tends to be corrupted by nature, so it's probably mutated from that.
For sure. It's heavy, even if it's not. Yes. I have some specific countermeasures.
For like a whole arsenal of Shimetsu weaponry or anything like that, but I gotta have the one gun, so it would be nice if I could have.
Looking at her, it looks like something has blown up in her face.
2-3 magazines.
Yes, you are a license holder for that, so you're more than well than reason for asking for ammunition.
Stupid things.
Of
Don't
course,
worry
I
about
just
it.
wanted to keep it, like I said, I just only in emergencies, you know, I'm not trying to go crazy with that.
Of course.
Alright.
But yeah, I think my rune should be able to soften it up, but and then we can hit it big with some Shumetsu weapons in its face, and that should
But we
take care
should
of
not
that thing
get
for
cocky.
sure.
But yes, but
For
we should not
sure,
get
for
cocky
sure,
about
for
this.
sure.
We do not know
Yes,
what
yes.
this thing is. We do not know. Who knows? I mean, we could end up fucking feeding it some runes, and then next thing we know, it's even stronger. And now it's infused with fire and fucking whatever that is, and whatever that
That's why I
is.
think we start mundane stuff that isn't magic, you know, like strapping a blaze to a zombie and then feeding it.
What if it adapts?
I mean, we did try the
Honestly, that was my first thought. That was my first thought.
Scanning
we get a big,
biological
we catch a
signal.
big fucking zombie, feed it a grenade,
Negative.
and let it
Scan
eat it.
resuming.
Yes, yes.
What the fuck is that doing here?
Bugs are vulnerable to like temperature changes. Like cryo might do something.
Pulls it right into my fucking face.
Maybe. See, now I'm really happy I tossed
Is
that.
it the Undercity?
Scanning
It's the
biological.
Undercity.
I don't think it's the same. You know, never mind.
Snigglefritz Whizbang.
Okay.
Either fire or cryo should do something to it if bullets aren't affecting
Well,
it.
we can hope, but that's why I'm thinking, you know, a kinetic
Scanning, yes.
explosive from
Biological
inside, where it's
isotope.
most likely
Negative.
they're not going to be weak.
Scan resuming.
Lilith,
Because that thing shrugged off bullets.
Yes.
if you have a second, I'd like to borrow you.
Very well.
Ember is a little bit on the depressed side.
Pulling it.
Against
Hey, Kenji!
corresponding elements.
What am I doing?
Fritz, feel free to forward me the credits and information, and I shall, and we'll finish this transaction.
Why is it Trident drones over here?
It's just running around scanning people.
Okay.
It doesn't have any. I've already looked.
So what's to do? What is the situation with her?
She thinks everyone is against her. That they're all angry with her. That even when she's in the second state, everyone doesn't want her to be in that state.
Naturally, they're scared of her.
Just recently. Yes. Fritz and the council don't want Ember being in the grove, which is understandable, until she can learn how to control her magic.
Yes.
And Ember was only targeting his hammer, but yet Len, he actually hit her, which forced her into that other state, where she became more primal than rage.
Still, she let her emotions get the better of her.
Yes. She's just down here laying down.
Good. I was hoping they wouldn't too far into it.
No. I see that someone tried to harvest a crystal and
Take my jacket.
they successfully harvested.
Miss Duskweaver, I shall take your jacket.
Ember.
Is Ember needed to destroy something?
No.
Ember not sure why being bothered.
Is that truly what you think your purpose is?
Only thing Amber could think of for most of Amber existence. Only thing knew Amber good for either.
Lack of creativity, I'm gonna pitch that too. When you look at me, what do you think I'm good for? My race. My species. We're predators. We hunt, and we hunt, and we are the apex of where we are. We feed and we kill. Is that all you think I am, where my skills rely?
No, Lilith has person. Lilith can have purpose whatever Lilith wants.
So then.
And you think you are different?
Amber is spirit.
Does
Amber
it-
is fire. Fire is meant to burn.
Does it really matter?
Fire burns Amber too.
Doesn't matter if you're... So, just because you're a spirit means you're only destined for one thing. Just because I'm an arachne. By that logic, I'm only destined for one thing specifically as well. Drow. Synthetic. Even in synthetic, it has its purpose. Grant them more tools than anything else. But they can be adapted to be used in various situations. So, are you gonna wallow and mope down here? Because you will not find pity for this.
Amber not know what pity mean.
To look down.
To think on the negatives.
And what did I say earlier? This goes back exactly what I mentioned. People are going to be scared of what you are. You have to show them you have control. Otherwise, you will be only that. Something that consumes and destroys. Find a focus. Or sit here wallow in pity. The warmth of the incinerator will keep you company. A hollow, warm comfort.
Where else would Amber go? Amber not allowed to live with Maroon. Amber burn any house Amber live in. Amber would melt any fire district house when if Amber wake up in flame like that again. Only place Amber can stay that Amber doesn't destroy everything in sleep. Amber not exactly have anywhere else. Only place people aren't gonna come to unless ready to deal with fire. Amber too strong. Amber just break everything. Amber just wants to be accepted.
Well, Ember, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but there are people who have accepted you already.
Specs. Amber still
Aeon.
not know why how Specs can. Aeon want Amber to bond, but Amber not supposed to bond.
But they have accepted you. Nonetheless.
Accepted Amber is a fire.
I
That they
would-
like being around.
The answer is very simple. Show them that you are not a... Show them what you are. Not a wild raging spirit, but a tempered control spirit. You have the capabilities of it. Only thing stopping you is yourself.
I think
Because, as I was saying, the people who have accepted you, Aeon, he brought you a flower. Specs calls you a friend. And I call you my daughter. Buttons, I would believe, would call you a friend as well. You both bonded over something.
Clearly there's enough out there that are not delusional enough to be consumed by fear and terror. Have solace in that.
I mean, I could go ahead and say I'm gonna throw my limb out, but I'm gonna also say that Lilith has also accepted you in some regards.
the only thing holding Amber is Amber.
But like I was saying, Ember, if you allow us to help you control this, that won't hurt you no more.
Amber not know why Amber goes out of control. Amber not know why when Amber use magic, Amber body completely erupt.
Could it potentially be an overabundance amount of mana?
Mr. Squeezer, are you okay?
Come on, let's get out of the incinerator.
I can't stay here for much longer.
Yeah, let's head out of the incinerator for now. Ember, shall we continue?
Amber want to not hurt Amber. Amber can't not hurt any. Amber can't learn to not hurt someone else until Amber learn not hurt Amber.
Exactly.
Are you alright?
Go to Anessa. Anessa's the one who taught me how to use my magic.
I don't do well to eat. I've been here too long already.
Lilith want help getting out of heat?
Yeah, so I need to get out of here, otherwise I'm gonna pass out.
Remember, if you want to try and help her.
Amber would
try to offer up carrying you.
She's too exhausted. She's just going to do it.
And she just carry you out.
I'll go find some water, okay? Get you some water. That's closed.
Well, Lilith wanna go. Amber put down there.
Fireplace up ahead.
They might try to shock you. Please be careful.
By the district. Here, it's fine. It's fine. It's cold enough. It's cold enough.
Scary Lilith? Is everything all right?
I just stayed in the center for too long.
What?
I'm down.
What?
Oh.
Amber, come on, we gotta go up the
Away
street.
from the drones.
No, I stayed in the.
Amber,
Does that drone have someone pinned over there?
Ember, we gotta get going.
It's no longer. I can help
People are looking for you.
I can walk,
Wanna
but
hurt you.
I got an idea for you.
What?
I'll take you to the water. I don't need you dying over
Yes.
this.
Fine. Go ahead.
It's not the right place for this anyway. Oh, boy.
I know they're tasing people. Be careful, little spirit. Go home.
Looks like we both own ourselves.
I guess Shadow, like, yeah, well,
You don't like to eat, huh?
Shadow is, so that's the thing is, Shadow is the thing that pokes, it pokes more into our
We
dimension,
were in
while
a relatively hot area.
Oh, you did have a jacket on. That's kind of.
That's why I took the fucking thing off.
I can tell.
What the fuck is going on? Why is it gunfire everywhere?
The undercity folk aren't too happy about the fact that trying to drones everywhere.
Oh great, so they're starting.
Really odd suspicion, and well, they're unfortunately they're going to be gathering attention more than it already is. I have a feeling that they are looking for him.
They're looking for what?
See the news. I have a bad feeling they're looking for him.
Yeah, that's not the most that's not unheard of.
I mean,
He was
an
sight.
article about it.
Wait, who do you think they're looking for again?
Amber, I remember that there were drones, Trident drones dispatched that night running around. Either they were looking for
Why would
man, or they're looking for him.
I'd say more the latter.
What would they be looking for?
It's probably the latter.
I just have a good feeling, but I don't like it.
Dog, pretty sure I heard it be like a white dog.
He's gonna sit on the floor with you, so you don't touch the cone directly, so you don't have hypothermia. He's gonna sit you on his lap. Oh, fuck. Oh god. Oh, this is helpful. It's like having an ice bath. I don't want to get stuck to this lava.
Not too loud. Just have to get me cooled down.
That's fine. Let me know when you're ready.
Another minute, nothing more. Otherwise, my joints are gonna start to freeze up.
Come on. Oh, where do you want to get put down?
Just outside.
Sunshine?
Just outside. I can stand on my own.
There you go. Okay. Oh. Well, you could have called me, but I'm glad somebody found you first.
Yeah.
Is that Shimetsu weapons?
Why the fuck are they? Why Shimetsu violence being discharged? Follow me.
I don't think this charging. I can't.
Then catch up. Hold it, I don't fucking care. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Now I at least have some senses.
Oh, off it goes. Went to the right. It's going to the scrapyard since everybody. Great. Great. Come here. How are you contracted right now?
No, not at the moment.
Actively stay out of it.
I only got involved because it shot at me.
As long as you didn't get hit, it's okay. Because if we start getting like 8 to us,
You today are very good tooting the guns, as they say.
Yes, it looks like it. Return my...
Oh, here you go.
I do not. Oh, God, easy.
So why?
Push me down.
So, what's this? Did the Trident drones open fire first?
I haven't fired at any. I'm only trying to get to Fritz, make sure he's okay, because I owe him one. But this is just in case they open fire on me first.
Only return fire unless, yes, only return fire if they're fired upon. Nothing more. The last thing you want is Trident on your bad list.
It will be an issue if they're dealing with Fritz, though.
I mean, it's Trident. They cover look at your, history and put on the whole web or something like that, or the wet, whatever you call it.
Yes, not exactly the most advisable thing to.
Anything else?
Not exactly the most advisable thing to get on Trident's shit list, so to speak.
Exactly. Well, I don't really need any more gunshots, so I guess it's been resolved for now.
That'd be my surmise.
This one the day was about to end.
Excuse me?
Though don't be surprised if we see more.
I'm good, don't worry. Good now.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
No. Between you and me, Lev, don't be surprised if you see... This will incur more corporate presence than, This will incur more corporate presence than, your people want. I know you told that you want to be independent. This is exactly how you get corporate presence down here.
Yeah, no, they're very gung-ho, as they say. I mean, kind of like, how do you say? Push the sleeping line, it kind of gets a bit upset, I'm going to say,
Precisely.
Or more riled up, I think better way to put it.
Stir the sleeping giant, or poke the bear. I can only surmise it might be related to the lockdown last night.
Right. Ever hearing about that, I was leaving. Shit.
You know anything about this? I'm sure you
Known
don't.
about
but
what?
In case you do.
No, I have absolutely no idea.
That's what I was asking as well.
Can you pull some strings and see what the fuck's going on? Because I mean, like, you guys can respect our fucking sovereignty. What the fuck's wrong with Trident? I thought me and fucking Conrad was good. Is somebody else calling the fucking shots or something?
Yes.
That I do not know.
There's always someone.
Yeah.
Well, tell him I
There are
would like
many
to
suits
meet
up
with
there.
them if you know who it is, okay? Because this is unacceptable.
Make sure your cloak's on tight.
I'll see what I can arrange. Of course, you understand how I have to keep my distance from this situation. But I will assist how I can.
That's why all I'm asking is to set up the meeting. That's it.
I make no promises, but I can see what I can arrange your information.
Don't ask for any. Thank you.
I agree, but right now I gotta take some shots. Come on, he's moving.
There's a crowd today.
There is indeed. For a show, the more like
certainly is. Yes.
I want to make sure the clinics is safe.
Not even a good show.
Indeed.
Apparently, I'm more curious about the thing down below, but that's for another day, I suppose.
Indeed.
Would have been good test for the revited armor here, so. Good. Next time, I guess.
I'm gonna see.
Hey, I guess it's my turn to show this.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can make some calls, Lilith. You do try to keep your head under the radar.
Yeah, I'll try to see where I can grow my roots into and see what I hear at my end. So, yes.
Indeed. Hopefully we can get some fruitful information.
Indeed.
Good. Shadow District now.
Guessing Undercity isn't usually this chaotic.
Chaotic enough, it seems. So much for the sovereignty from at this rate. Wait here. Come up these stairs and wait. Stand guard.
Okay.
Proceed.
I'm still standing guard. I'm on Radio 35 if you need me.
Very good.
How can I help?
Hello, Liquid. I have a couple things here. Let me get a whisper. First, she's calling in the corporate tech for the fourth one, so she can convert her blades next session. The second thing is I want to call my Trident contact to see what's going on.
Gotcha. So they what they can tell you is that there were drones in pursuit of someone named Fenris. They're a large gentleman with wolfen features, and that's why the drones were here, looking specifically for them.
And I guess last thing.
Lilith, not to alarm you, but it appears there might be somebody behind
Understood.
you. Don't know if they're trailing you or if they're just going the same direction.
Well, I'll keep track on that very well. Well, hopefully you are fruitful for your hunt. Take care.
Always.
Alright, that's it.
Roger.
So it's as I assumed.
What was that? Just as you assumed?
Yeah, well, well, they look like a wolf. Correct?
The large one that looked like a wolf.
Yes. They go by the name of Fenris. One I've met before. A known terrorist. Apparently his movements have been a bit obvious at this point, and Trident's personally looking into it.
Oh, that does not sound like good. A known terrorist running around.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'll see if I can, this is an interesting game that's being played at this point. Cat and mouse. Someone like that, being on the hunt that seriously. Well, they've done several things to accolade that.
Several things to accolade that.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens. And who knows? I'll see what I can do as far as if Fritz really wants to talk to Trident that bad. Perhaps I can pull some strings and say that the Under City Council requests us to see you. Perhaps, let's see what happens. Who knows?
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
As much as they gloat about their sovereignty, let's see how this changes that.
Yes.
And again, any of this information is do not be disclosed. Am I clear?
I was not planning on disclosing it.
Very good.
No, I shall not disclose any information you tell me, unless you tell me to.
Very good. Someone's having a bad day.
You could certainly say that. I'd imagine everybody down here is having a bad day thanks to the events of late.
Yeah.
Indeed.
No, y'all take care of yourselves.
Yep, you too. Don't die. Have fun with your corporate trash spot, did he say? I'm still confused by that. He does not look like
He's not corporate. He's just a friend of mine that lives around here. That's all.
All right.
I
mean, I ain't judging. Hello?
Hello there.
Hello.
Fun day, huh? Did you get zapped by a drone? I saw you on the ground and you were like looking like you were having a bad time.
No, I was suffering from heat exhaustion. I stayed in the incinerator for a few minutes and my body was overheating.
I see. Well, I hear there's an ice district.
Yes, we went there in order to cool her off.
Yes, that was a...
That'll do it.
Though, I can't really stay in the intense cold for too long either, but it was long enough at least to get my body temperature stabilized.
Yeah, that's good. You're not dying. Congratulations.
Yes, that's definitely my...
Congratulations.
He looked like he was having a bad time, so whatever you did to him. Nice.
Yes, we sparred a bit, and, one doesn't hold back on a spar.
No, I guess not. If you're not wanting to, usually you do hold back at least a little bit on a spar. But if you're just going for broke, and you can beat the shit out of each other, and that works.
I wasn't gonna kill him, but...
I guess that counts for something.
Trust me. He's one I plan on keeping alive, at least. Would be a waste to kill him.
Fair enough. He's a funny lad.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't want to keep you. I'm going to go check up on my dog. Yep.
Your dog went that way.
You have...
There she did.
What in the hell is going on here?
From up there. And Bendy's already in pain.
What in the fucking hell?
The old man fell on Bendy.
Oh, yeah. Good news. Your clinic's right there.
It is, but I'm trying to see if this is just something that I should treat or just something he's fine with. Hey! He got fell on by this old guy from all the way up there. Is he dying?
He caught me though.
Sometimes you gotta make the hard decisions.
He has vitality, yeah. He's strong.
Sounds
I
like
have vitality, minor vitality.
Yeah, the old man fell down on top of Bendy.
And I fell from there,
Who's already
but
in
he
pain.
caught me, so I know.
Runa, I think
You're
we
like
should
an old
step
man.
aside here.
I swear if this is bad enough, I'll have this turn me into a pile of worms. I swear to fucking God.
I think you know why.
So exactly where did the man fall from?
What's the role?
Right up there. He hopped up there to get a plant, and then he fell down, and then he tried to catch him, and it didn't work.
Okay, I'm
You're
perfect
fine.
at this point.
Hey, you okay, Bendy? Thank you for catching me. You sure are a strong one.
Life is hell.
Life is
Oh, yeah,
What happened? I
I
walked
think
away
that old
for
man
a
had a few
second.
screws loose.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry I didn't hear you.
had
You
a
were
problem
speaking
with
in
my
such a
back.
high
I tripped
octave
for a
that was
second.
just I couldn't.
I
couldn't.
That is the wrong footing. I could easily scale that area, but then again, I'm much better at jumping than most people.
session will end. Where's my glasses?
He like teleported up there. He like disappeared and popped up
Can't find
there.
my glasses.
Here you go.
Oh,
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Head over to your place.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Well, all's well that ends well. All that.
Yes.
I guess. Sure.
Well, yeah. Well.
I thought you were like your own corporation. Why are
I owe you one, okay?
Like,
I
why
owe
are
you
Wyverns
one.
down here?
I'm sorry, come here.
How does that work?
Thank you for catching me. I could have gotten hurt there. Thank you for taking care of me there.
Okay, I'm glad you're okay, Pops.
Yes,
Old
yes.
man is insane.
Oh.
Smash from, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, Astral, but the corporates don't really like hire us all that much. Managed to
So
get
the corporates hate you?
deal with, no, but
I
we
mean,
are,
there's a corporal right there. There's a corporal right there. You could probably get a job off of her.
I mean, if you ever need a, wyvern protection or stuff, that's what we're here for, literally.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a wyvern. I'm just standing next to him.
I'm not directly averse to hiring the wyverns, but usually Astrals are direct line as far as protection, but
Astral sucks.
But I'm not one to discount one skill at the very least.
Uh-oh. I see you have...
He's the one that... He's the one that said it to you. He's the one that said it, Ancient Frost, not me.
Back up a little bit, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Helmet, dumbass.
Well, yeah, I smacked it. You smacked me. Didn't it hurt? Didn't it hurt you? We're being sassy, I guess. I don't know. I stomp on your toe.
Well, this is like, this is remarkably petty.
Extremely.
You too good?
Her friends in a way.
I don't.
Did
I see that kind of
don't
friendship.
get it.
I know it well.
I didn't take you and Lynn to be close friends, Frost.
Man. Newly forming.
I see. Well, that's one. I guess it's one of those type of friendships.
Interesting friendships.
Yeah. I did really want in the face. Really had to hold myself back there.
I don't think you can deck him in his face. That decking could only be done to stealth.
It's a slang term.
I'll rephrase.
Understandable. Adding that to my database. That is very understandable.
Onto, so I might recommend you taking at least search the Trident network to update your vocabulary parameters.
Understood. I shall do that during my charging period later tonight.
Very good. Well,
teaching your robot vocabulary. Very important.
Indeed, well, it's older model, so it's not as up-to-date with things.
Never had the need for higher vocabulary in the past.
It's understandable, I guess. Depending on what your purpose was.
Jeez. You know I'm bad with bright things. It's very bright, though. It's very bright. Oh. Fun.
Alright.
Well, I do believe it's close to being that time as far as we should need departing.
Yeah, that's what I was just checking. I should probably check in with the council one more time before I head out.
Yes, we've got 8 minutes and 24 seconds until we should get going.
Very well.
Go back up the ladder.
Well, assuming Fritz isn't being Chase might try any further, I need to inquire him a case about some of the information about that creature.
My hand just hurts, is all. So, I'll be fine. Hey. Just a bit stressed out about everything.
I can imagine so. I've been seeing you run yourself ragged all over the place. Haven't seen you stop once.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, don't overdo it there, Sam.
I won't. Thank you.
I may have to inquire about that later then, I guess.
What did you say before?
Simply footage about that creature. Guess you could say as my curiosity, that's all.
It certainly does. A lot of the things down here has my curiosity, as you put it.
Subway system, so they've already had their fair share of train crashes, so.
Fair enough. There you are, Lilith. Are you okay?
I thought you died or something.
I'm fine. I merely was, I nearly overheated because I spent a bit too much time in the incinerator. My biology doesn't...
Do you know about the drones and stuff that are going around?
Where Liette was taking you, just asked you to cool off.
Yes,
I'm
well...
not sure if you've been injured or not, because everyone around you was talking so much I couldn't really hear, but I saw Liette took you away from the clinic, so I figured it might not have been a serious injury.
No, I just need to cool down. And yes, I am aware of the drones. It's,
Fair enough.
It's definitely... interesting. I will definitely say it's,
It's
sorry.
okay, we're just talking normally. If anyone else wants to hear on the other side, they're just fucking wimps for not coming in.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Nothing to be scared of.
Is that? Fair enough. Well, I definitely will say this, though. They do... This, action will certainly have, rippling effects as far as their... Viva independence. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yep. One step forward, about 10 back at this point.
Indeed.
More like 20.
Especially since certain individuals on the council were involved in the destruction of said drones, which is not going to look very good, so...
Indeed. Listen, estimate the call that if Fritz's face is not on the news by the end of the night, then it's a surprise.
Oh, I would be very I'd be very surprised if his full biography wasn't displayed.
Indeed.
That's
yes,
wasn't just
apparently he
live streaming
grabbed
to a
one.
news channel.
Indeed, he grabbed one, held it up to his face, and told it to screw off.
Indeed.
I'd be willing to even bet around like 1,000 credits that maybe he might show up with all his information before the day ends.
It's Trident. They have access to practically any information they have at their fingertips. Which is exactly why we don't intervene with things like that.
I'm kind of surprised we can get a search and seizure down here too.
They're well within their grounds.
Yeah, after what happened.
I mean, if they found whatever, I mean, they're gonna have to reclaim their equipment. So
true. They have a drone probably still in the mayor's office. Actually, I don't know if they took it out or not. Might even have a chip on it.
it is kind of funny that they say they want. I don't know what they want down here. Maybe they really like corporate lockdown,
and
coming down here.
I add to it.
There's one thing that does
Maybe
actually
they like corporate
bring.
down here.
I guess so.
Maybe.
There's one thing that is a little bit interesting. Fridge wishes to speak with Trident.
Oh dear. He's going to be speaking with them one way or another.
He asked me to see if I could arrange something for him. I wonder if I should.
Oh boy.
I wonder if I should.
He's probably gonna go try and yell at them, and he's going to realize very quickly that he's not the big fish in the water for sure. So he might have. I don't know how he got this far, honestly.
Indeed.
Definitely know there's some
Actually,
fucking people that wanted to vouch for him. So, but.
I have to admit, part of me is half tempted to entertain the request. See how they deal with it.
Oh dear. Sweet those
Well, it
coins
might be a
in.
train wreck, but at least we're on the sideline of it, not on the train.
Precisely.
I'd rather not be down here when they decide to roll in, if they do.
Precisely. I'd rather avoid any allocations like that. And plus the needless hassle of having to deal with the security. We're cleared, but we still have to wait for that. It's annoying.
Also, Lilith, when we get the chance, there's something I'd like to discuss with you in private.
We'll discuss it tomorrow.
Understandable.
For now, we'll head to the upper city, and so you can recharge and replenish.
Hopefully, the ship doesn't hit the
You know,
fan
I can
any
see
further.
the rebranded bar one day. Hasn't opened yet.
Very true. I was hoping today would be the day.
Indeed.
Certainly not with everything happening, that's for certain.
Yeah, with everything happening today, people could certainly use a drink, I imagine.
True.
I still don't feel the need for alcohol helps people.
You won't understand. You don't have organs, nor do you have the capacity to process it.
Well, I've yet to see you try and order anything alcoholic, so...
There's not much I can do about it.
Yeah, it would be pretty fun to shoot.
Well, not just for fun, but...
Oh no,
like,
the boat!
They had the
Guys,
potential
go
to hurt
off!
people.
Whoa!
Whoa!
What the hell?
I was trying to do the plot. I was trying to like.
What the hell?
When it comes to keeping people off
What in the hell?
What the hell?
This was certainly a session.
It was. Oh my god, it was.
Yep.
I got involved in something that may have been a lot bigger than I initially thought.
I heard. I fucking heard.
I was not anticipating that. I mean, on some level, I was expecting there to be a reveal, not then.
Oh, there it is.
Fucked.
Hey!
Why can't I hit Bandit again?
You're on Whisper, Bandit.
Oh, yeah.
It puts everybody on Whisper.
Oh, everyone?
There it is. Yes.
Oh, God.
I only electrocuted a few people today.
I heard you did that.
Oh, yeah, they shocked me.
Shoot.
Yeah, I really thought I got trapped when they jumped. I was like, hi there.
I pulled Leo to the back and talked to him in private, and then I electrocuted him as well on accident. So I did this. And the problem is you do the motion. I do the motion to like.
Good job, Bandit.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bandit. Are you okay?
All right.
In case you guys didn't hear that, thank you so much for coming. I apologize. I'm a bit sick. I know my voice is my mic is something's wrong with it. Something's wrong with the server, with the fucking whatever. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming. Hope it was fun for you. I had a great time. Love you all. Bye.
All right, with that, I'm gonna probably end it here with you guys as well. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm having a lot of fun actually doing the fan RP version of her. It's Hey, hello, Dr. Ender. How's it going? hope you guys enjoyed that. It's